Everybody, it's Wednesday night and it's time for Super Geeked Up.
Woo!
All right, hey everybody, welcome to the show. I'm Jeff. So glad you're here. This is our geeky chat show. We're going to play some fun geek themed improv games, talk about some geeky topics. I'm joined as always by my co-host Francis Fernandez.
Hi. Go look into your ex's purse.
All right, I don't know what that was about, but we are joined by one of our favorite guests. She was on a month ago. It is author Delaney Parker.
Yay!
Hi, everybody.
Trivia queen, Delaney Parker.
I
She's
wish.
a queen. She's a queen.
Yeah, she's a trivia queen.
Oh, trivia
Well,
queen.
second place because of Brazil. Dang it!
Anyway, before we go any further, huge shout out to Victor Snyder. Right before the show started, he did a huge $20 super chat. Thank you so much, Victor.
Thank you.
Hey, Jeff and Frantic, you're frantic.
He
Here's
is
the loose
frantic. You
change
can
I
tell
took out of
looking at
my
him.
ex purse. Wait, okay, now is that the purse that used to belong to you or your ex's purse? Do you?
Well, I mean, that's why I said the ex's purse thing in the beginning of the show.
Yeah. Okay.
In reference to that.
Well, thank you. I hope they don't miss it, but now it's all ours. Thank you, Victor. That's a huge help. Really appreciate it, folks. You can do a super chat like Victor, and it's on the lower right of your YouTube chat thing there. You can just click it and do any amount you want. Actually, speaking of which, I'm going to bring that up right now, the chat, because I can check out what's going on with the poll, Francis, while I try to get this up.
Ooh,
The poll, yeah. So far, there's 5 votes.
Well, tell what the question is.
For what's your favorite Michael Keaton role? With the top 2 being, well, now there's 6, so it's even now with Batman, Beetlejuice, and Mr. Mom. Vulture not getting any votes. So
look at Mr.
evenly
Mom
distributed amongst the 3 the 3 big characters that Michael Keaton played in the 80s.
That's good. I'm glad to see Mr. Mom there getting some love, though.
That is one of my favorite movies. I quote it often.
I mean, I would vote for Batman if I was voting, but okay, yes. Oh, he said that's fine. You can spell Francis' name however you want if you give us $20. It's fine. You can call him
$20.
I mean,
man, that's nice, Francis. $20. He's really that.
I'm not getting any of it.
No, but
it doesn't affect me any.
He's like $20. Call him whatever.
No, well, that's why I'm saying That's why I'm saying I don't care how he spells your name if he gives us $20.
Yeah,
well, he's giving it to. Well, yeah, because he's giving it to you.
He's like,
exactly.
Yeah, whatever,
that's why I don't
man.
care.
Francis, filibuster, whatever.
I don't get any of that. So spell my name right if you're gonna give Jeff money. Don't spell my name right.
No, spell it wrong. All right, folks. Anyway, a poll has to do with Michael Keaton because that actually has to do with our first geeky question. We're gonna get that in 1 second, but we will be playing ridiculous rhyming and Let's Geek It on dating game later in the show. Or we're going to we'll do a little small tribute to James Earl Jones, who unfortunately passed away earlier this week, and we'll talk to Delaney about her hopefully about to be.
Why? Don't even talk about it. I don't even want to talk about.
Forget it. No, we're not going to talk about her book. Forget it.
Don't even look at it. It doesn't even deserve to be looked at. Don't look at it.
Actually, no. We do have a nice, cool new photo to show you of it, though, and you can imagine what's inside of it. Anyway,
because that's all you can do.
Francis, what is the first geeky question?
First geeky question this week is the Beetlejuice sequel came out this past week. I think it was the #1 movie this weekend. We want to know what your favorite movie that stars Michael Keaton, Winona Ryder, or really any of the other casts of the Beetlejuice film.
And it can be either Beetlejuice's. You can take actors from if you want. Oh, look at this. Tammy just sent me a picture of her as Beetlejuice. I'm going to wait till she gets in the chat, though. So I'll show it then. So Pierre says Batman. It's his favorite Michael Keaton role. And A Scanner Darkly. Who's in that? Is he in that? He's not in that, is he?
I don't know, actually. I've never seen A Scanner Darkly. I know Keanu Reeves is in that movie, I think.
Yeah, is that the one where they do like the animated over the actors kind of thing, right?
Yeah, they do. I forget what the name of that Style
is,
of yeah.
Okay, let's just make goes with
I don't remember.
Beetlejuice for his favorite Michael Keaton role. Oh, Winona was in A Scanner Darkly. Okay, thank you, Pierre. Okay.
Oh, right. Because it doesn't have to be just Michael
No.
Keaton, right? It could be any of
anybody.
them.
Oh no. This is another time. I was like, so many movies. I'm so bad at remembering the names of movies and things. Like,
Well,
terrible.
you can describe the movie and we'll tell you what it is.
I know you probably could figure it out. Like, I forgot it was the Winona Ryder. She did a movie. It was way back in the day, and she was like, of course, it's like all dark and depressed. I think she'd been broken up with.
Is it this one, Heather's?
No, it wasn't Heather. That was a good one too. Dang, that was a good one. Heather's was good.
Wait, she's depressed and broken up with. I feel like that could be a lot of her movies. Maybe
exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, she kind of fit into a thing there. So she was.
Multiplicity was another Michael Keaton one.
That was a good one too.
Where he cloned himself, right?
What about the movie? What was it? My Life that he did.
I've never heard of that one.
Had cancer and was dying, and his wife was pregnant, and they had a baby, and everything he went through to. I
don't know.
It was a good one.
All right. By the way, Victor says 5 out of his 7 exes live in Texas. And literally says, I guess the song is that a song? Maybe it sounds like
it is. It's a country song. Yeah.
Sounds like a country western song.
All my exes live in Texas. Yeah.
Here we go. Beetlejuice for Keaton, Heather's for Winona Ryder. Tammy says, just joining us. Thanks for watching. Okay, now I can sure. Well, what about you? Wait, Delaney. So is that your answer? The movie you can't think of?
No. First of all, it's Mr. Mom is my absolute.
Yes. You talked about that before.
I quote it still to this day. Even today, I quoted it. So,
Wow.
It's a Winona Ryder movie, right? Is the one you're talking about?
Yeah, I just can't remember the name of it. So it doesn't matter.
By the way, here is Tammy, who's in the chat as Beetlejuice. Look at that awesome costume.
Oh, that is fantastic.
Great background and lighting effects too there.
Yeah, I love that.
Awesome job, Tammy. Victor says Mr. Mom was a riot.
220, 221, whatever it takes. See, that's right from there.
Oh, that's a good. I like that one, Mr. Smith. That's a good one.
The founder.
Yeah.
Was that he's like the founder of McDonald's?
Yeah, he's he's the guy that takes the idea from the original creators of McDonald's and turns it into a franchise.
He's Ronald McDonald.
No, his name is Archer, I think. I don't remember his name in it, but he's pretty sleazy and yet charismatic in that movie.
So wait, are you saying like this guy kind of stole the idea or no? Or
he did. He didn't steal the idea more than he convinced the brothers who started McDonald's to franchise it out. But then he ends up somehow getting the rights to the franchises. And so he ends up becoming the CEO of, while the brothers only have the one McDonald's in California. He
like somehow moves it like Rainmaker style, and ones are getting all the money.
Ray Kroc, right?
Yeah. Yeah. So he ends up like getting all the other McDonald's, and yeah, he standardizes everything. He has like a method. It's a pretty interesting movie. But that's a good one. I like that one.
Kind of sounds like a Facebook situation how Zuckerberg screwed over the twins.
Sort of, a little bit, yeah. Yeah.
And the other Michael Keaton movie was the movie My Life, which was great, by the way. Totally other side of things, but it was a really good movie. Old. Well, not old, but old, I guess, depending. It's 1993. So for some people, back in the 1900s is...
Girl Interrupted?
Ooh, that was a good one.
No.
Winona did great on that. Boys, wait, no, she wasn't in that.
That wasn't the one you're thinking of, though.
No, that was
Autumn in New York.
Nope.
Boys. Oh.
Well, folks, tell us. I'm trying to just make sure all these audio levels are fine. Let us know if anybody's hot or cold. We got Catherine O'Hara here in Home Alone.
I love her.
Kevin.
My favorite though was Schitt's Creek. Her character Moira is perfect. She's everything. Like, if I was going to be that lady, that type of woman, I would want to be Moira. Because she is something else.
All right. We also got...
You've never seen Schitt's Creek?
Roxy
You've never watched it?
No, I haven't.
I try to think. It's not my kind of thing. I do like... Isn't Eugene Levy in that, though?
Yes, and his son Dan Levy. And his daughter, who plays Twyla.
All right.
They're all really related to the actor?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Wow.
Delaney. Oh, so she's loud. Okay. I thought you were just saying you're hot, which is true, but
I can take it any way I want to. Nobody can stop me.
All right, then I'll turn you back down. I actually had raised you because you're kind of leaning back and forth there, but
I gotta move around a lot. My back is weird right now.
no,
Sorry.
I got you. I got back issues. I understand. Do some calisthenics.
So I'm always
All right.
fidgeting.
All right, I turned her down. Let me know if that's okay, Victor. All right, Francis, what about you?
So it's the cat. Well, wait. Well, who's yours? Because I
It's
not
the
really.
cat. Is that what you just said?
So it's the cast of the movie. Is it the
Well,
original
for,
one or
for
both
Keaton,
of them?
it's 100% Batman, like 1989.
Okay, for Keaton, it's Batman. Okay. Birdman.
For-
I like him in Birdman. I think
Birdman
that's-
was good.
No, I
Birdman
want to
was
see
really
that.
good.
I haven't never seen
Was
that.
a good one. See what I mean? Like so many good ones. You don't even think about.
Yeah,
Oh,
well,
I mean, she's just good looking. Okay.
Thank you. Victor.
Oh, there you go.
Thank you so much.
Going back to the first Beetlejuice, Gina Davis, it's Long Kiss Goodnight, I think. Although there's lots of movies I love with Gina Davis.
Where's she been, Miss Davis?
She's Gina Davis eyes. No,
She's what?
no, she doesn't have Gina
Right.
Davis eyes because it's Betty Davis eyes.
Oh, yes.
Oh, the
She was
protege.
in
I
The
like
Fly,
The
wasn't
Protege.
she, with Jeff Goldblum?
Who
The
was?
Fly, yes, she was in The Fly.
Yeah. Oh,
absolutely.
yeah. I've never seen The Fly, but I've seen clips of it, and it's gross.
Have you seen
is
A
gross.
Fly?
It's a good one though.
What, The Fly?
Yeah.
No, have you seen
It probably
The Fly?
is. It's classic. Yeah. Superfly. Yeah, Superfly.
That'll be the sequel, Superfly.
It's the.
Well,
it's
they
the
did a
villain.
sequel actually already, right?
They did. They had two, I think.
But he was not in
Neither
it,
of
right?
them are Jeff Goldblum. I think
Yeah.
he's only the first one.
I knew you were going to say that, Tammy. Gina Davis and Earth Girls Are Easy. That's a fun movie.
That was a good one.
There.
So-
Yeah.
Goldblum's in that too.
I think they were together for a bit, weren't they?
They must have been.
I don't know. Well, that doesn't necessarily mean there's lots
No,
of
no. I
actors
think I think they were. Yeah, Jeff Goldblum.
Victor says Longest Goodnight is great. Yes, he was scary in that role. Yeah, that's a great movie. And a little not as well known movie, but really good.
Oh, they were married. Huh, there you go.
Oh wow.
See, something gets stuck in there, and then like 19, I don't know where a little fact flies out. I don't even know if it really means anything.
Oh, that's why you do. That's why you do trivia, because you
Exactly.
got this information in your head.
Lister's mate says Michael Keaton got his start because of Mr. Rogers. He worked with him on The Neighborhood, and he played a role named Purple Panda in The Land of Make Believe, where he worked. I did not know that at all.
Michael Keaton
That's
did. Oh.
awesome. That's
He
a
was also the
great
host of a
piece of
documentary. about his-
information. I like that.
Yeah, wow. I didn't know who knew he was Purple Panda.
Right? I like that. Thanks a lot, Mr. Mate. That's cool.
I didn't think his discography or his filmography was that big.
Keaton?
Like he did a lot.
Yeah. I was looking earlier. Yeah, no, he does.
Did the movie Night Shift that he did with Henry Winkler? Great movie.
Nice.
Pierre mentioned that.
Pierre, oh, there you go.
It's like Yep, it's a great one.
What is it about? It's people working the night shift?
Yes, and their shenanigans and him and just
What job?
What they
What
get
kind of
into.
job though?
yeah. I honest to God would love to tell you that I can remember that, but I'm again half 100, so that's fallen down into the cracks.
Okay.
God knows. I can find out real quick.
No, it's fine. Someone in the chat can tell us.
He was a volunteer on Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. That's crazy.
I would volunteer on Mr. Why? I would volunteer.
Oh, you mean he didn't get paid?
It just says volunteer, black and white panda, Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood for 3 episodes in 74, 75.
I was
Oh,
born.
wow.
Finally, I felt young. I was born in '74,
Oh, there you go.
so I feel young a little bit.
You're
That's
younger
right.
than Michael Keaton.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know how you're 25 and being born in 74, but yeah,
Terrible.
It happens.
I guess so.
All right. So you said Birdman, right?
For Michael Keaton, sure. Yeah, definitely. I think he's great in the movie. For the others, I don't know. I can't think of any. Oh, Dracula for Winona Ryder.
Mm.
Just because of course, of Keanu Reeves. Gina Davis. I don't know.
Pennsylvania
I don't know any-
65,000. She was great in that.
Oh, which one? Which movie?
Transylvania 65000, Gina Davis.
That's a real movie. That sounds
Yeah.
fake.
Transylvania 65000.
Or yes,
Wait, that doesn't make sense. You mean 60?
it was a whole
6,500?
watch because it's a spoof on like all the goblins and stuff. Like it's a spoof movie. So the Frankenstein's in it, Dracula, they're all in it.
Well,
But
what's
it's like
5,000. That's a weird
Transylvania.
title.
Unless it's Transylvania 6. Hold on.
I'm gonna
The
look it up.
beginning. Now I am going to do it. No one's stopping me.
No, you're
Oh,
right.
and,
It's
I know-
6-5,000. You're totally right.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Jeff Goldblum's in that too. What? So they just, when they were married, they just started everything together.
All day. That movie is hilarious. The
Tammy
movie is
vouches.
hilarious.
She vouches it's hilarious.
It's very, very funny.
I did not even know
See?
about this movie. This sounds cool.
See, having the old lady on helps out every once in a while. I know the classics from the days of yore.
According to IMDb, 2 tabloid reporters are sent to Transylvania to find the Frankenstein monster or get fired.
It's great. It's very funny.
1985.
Oh, and Monica Bellucci in The Matrix Reloaded.
Was she in Beetlejuice? Oh, yeah, she
in the
is.
second one.
Second one, yes.
In
You're
the
right.
sequel. Yeah.
Oh, Monica Bellucci.
So she's the Merovingian's wife in Matrix Reloaded.
So particularly Monica Bellucci at that early 2000s time. You're right. Because I think the first time I saw her was Brotherhood of the Wolf, which is where I'll probably choose her from.
Brotherhood of the Wolf. I don't think it sounds familiar.
It's a good movie. It's like a French martial arts kind of style, historical.
Oh yeah, no,
Alright.
I remember that movie. Yeah. I remember.
It's a good movie.
Yeah.
Like it's a kind of monster hunting movie too, kind of though.
And
Hello, super friends. Hey, John. Oh, good, Johnny, you're here. That
Hey,
means I
Johnny.
can show your thing a little bit that you did for us. Oh, excuse me. All right.
and I haven't seen Jenna Ortega in anything.
Oh yeah, she is in the new Beetlejuice.
I haven't seen her in any movie.
Was is she Wednesday?
She is.
And it's Wednesday right now, folks, and you're watching Super Geeked Up. If you just joined us,
Ooh,
that's right,
you
she's
should
in-
get- Mm.
That's right. She's the lead in Scream. I forget about that.
the
I'm
new
covered.
Scream, the new couple.
Yeah. The new
5
one.
and
Yeah.
6.
the reboot.
If you're just joining us, we're talking. Since Beetlejuice sequel just came out, what's your favorite movie with Michael Keaton, Winona Ryder, or any of the other casts from the movies? Did you see it, Francis? By the way,
I didn't actually. Mostly because I want to see the first one again if I'm going to watch the sequel. I did not get a chance to watch I don't know if it's streaming anywhere actually, but I kind of want to see the first one first because I remember I have I saw it when I was a little kid, and I have no memories of it, so I need to watch it.
I were going to say
like,
fond memories. You said fond, but you
I was
going to
say fond, but I'm like I don't really have memories of it. I think it's fond because everyone else likes it because it's kind of like everyone else talks so fondly about it. Like whenever they reference Beetlejuice, it's like, oh, it's such a good movie. I'm like,
Oh, and they talk like Bill and Ted when they do it. Great.
That was you
That's what you
had
just
to
did.
know that
Oh,
was
it's such a
coming,
good
Francis.
movie.
You had to know he was gonna come for you. I can't. Wow, Jeff. Wow. That was nice. I like that.
When you say Beetlejuice name 3 times is when you summon him, right?
Mm-hmm.
and dismiss him. If you say it 3 times, you dismiss him too.
Oh, is that why he zips people's mouths shut so they can't?
Yeah, he
do
doesn't
it?
want you to say it. Yeah, if you say it 3 times, it brings them. It summons them, and then if you say it 3 times again, it makes them go.
So if they do a third movie and they call it the 3 names, they're going to summon him every time they play the movie.
I mean, that's the reason why they named the second movie Beetlejuice.
I know, yeah.
Right? Because I'm sure Tim Burton wants to make a third film.
Oh, did he do this one too?
Yeah, he did this one. Yeah, him and
Victor says, I'm so old I had to watch Beetlejuice in the theater. Well, that's great. You saw it in the theater, man. I love
There
it.
you go.
So did Johnny.
Yeah, I saw it on VHS.
Good old V. I missed the days of
VHS, man.
Mm.
I mean, I wouldn't really miss the
remember
quality
when they
nowadays.
first
But
came out, those things were huge and heavy. Oh my goodness. And you had to get a different thing to rewind. Do you remember that you had to get like a rewinder? And if you ever took a
It was
movie back,
in-
you had to make sure that you be kind to rewind. Remember that whole thing?
It was in the shape of a race car, usually.
so you mean at
in the
first
shape of a car.
VCRs could only play, they couldn't rewind?
Well, if they did, it was a matter of they didn't rewind fast, and it was a matter of that they were built more for rewinding a scene. But if you had to rewind your tape like fast, get it done, you put it in the rewinder.
Plus, it made your VCR free to watch other VHSs while you
While
rewound
you're
the
just
tape.
dipping that in.
Oh,
Like, I
wow.
think it was
That's
probably
quite
just
a
a gimmick to
cinephile
get us to
there.
buy more crap we don't need. But yeah,
You're like, pop one out, the other one goes right in. I'm watching.
right
it.
in. You know, it's already hot.
That's right, man. Right, you go to Blockbuster, you would rent like 3-4 movies in 1 week.
Right? It was a whole thing because they had the candy right before you checked out. Oh yeah, popping them all up there. You're like, no, I'll totally clear this by Sunday.
And buckets of popcorn. Yeah, you get a single package of popcorn.
Yeah,
like the microwave?
One, yep, the
Just
one
one
like
pack
a
of
Lucy's,
popcorn.
like if it was cigarettes, it's
Yeah.
popcorn instead.
Johnny says, remember the corded remotes on VC? I actually don't.
Yes.
Remember corded remotes.
I didn't have a corded remote in mine.
No.
My
That's
parents
cool,
just
though.
had us. They were like rewind it.
My remotes had they didn't have numbers. They just had the up, down. No, I had a TV that was just a knob that you had to go up and turn.
Like click, 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 click.
Click,
Yeah,
click,
you
click,
just gotta
click.
click
Yeah. Then you have to go to the
You had that on channel
UHF
3 or
channel.
4, right? Yeah.
Yes.
See, and our parents had us as remotes. They'd be like, "Come here a minute." You like run in. You're like, "What? Like change the channel for me?"
Yeah.
And then you're like, "What are you talking about?" Oh, just stand there and wait. You see the Long Island comes out. As soon as I start talking about my childhood,
I want to send
go through it
today's
for her. Yep.
kids back to the 80s and see their reaction when they have to turn the actual thing on the TV.
Can't even imagine. My kids freak out that to watch a commercial. They're like, "What the hell is this?"
I know. Yeah.
I was like, "Are you kidding me?"
Commercials were shorter in the 80s.
But they were also all the toys, all the things you ever wanted.
They were
in life.
better.
That was
They were
how
about
you
cool.
found out.
They were about cool stuff like toys and cereal.
Remember the Sears Christmas catalog? Like all that stuff. Like,
yeah, they were good.
They
Now
have
it's just
no
now it's
idea
just
what
all
they've missed
about
out on
drugs.
the magic.
They wanted you to get hooked on. Whoever took a VHS movie back, Victor, you never returned your rated movies. Is that what you're saying?
Wow,
no wonder you have $20 to give us.
Quite a tab with the Blockbuster.
Hey, God, they went out of business,
so
he didn't have to pay his tab.
He was just going rogue, getting different memberships at different ones because he's like, she ain't gonna catch me, copper.
It was a cleaner. Was there a VHS cleaner?
Oh
yes.
No, there was yes, the cleaner tape that you would put in, right? Yeah.
Oh yes.
I thought
right?
I thought it was a liquid and something else. Oh yeah, it was a tape. You're right. It was a tape.
No, you don't put liquid in there.
Yeah, there was a cleaner liquid. I want to say there was a cleaner
really?
liquid with it. Yeah, but it was a tape. It was mostly a tape, and I think you put the cleaner liquid in the tape, and it cleaned all the. Because it was film.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
I don't think any of our audience are Gen Z or
no,
or
not that they're in the chat. If you're watching, you're more than welcome here, Gen Z. All generations are welcome. Gen Alpha even. Imagine having a whole season or seasons on your phone. That would have been mind blowing in the 80s. Damn right. I'm glad we did though. To be honest with you,
cell phone would have been great. Like imagine a cell phone that wasn't like a brick. Like they didn't even have cell phone. Like I didn't have cell phones. I remember growing up no cell phone. I had a pager. I was around for the pager. Like that was a big deal.
No, I didn't have a pager.
Did you have Did you do pager typing too? Did you do?
Yeah. Like I love you and all that stupid stuff. Like yeah, I was a manager at a little tiny beeper company. I'm not even kidding you. One of my trillion jobs I've had. I used to. Yeah.
I couldn't do it. I didn't have one either. I was the 1-800 collect. Hey, this is blah blah blah. Oh, do you take the call and then you
I forgot about 1-800 collect.
Yeah.
Yes, the payphone that you could walk up to a payphone and call someone. Holy cow!
411 was a thing. You wanted information. You talked to somebody. You didn't look it up on a phone. You had to call someone for information. How do I get to this place? We had
to have a map to actually
a map with paper. Like you'd have to unfold.
Yeah, you did. You had a Thomas guide.
Rand McNally.
Already.
Yeah, as I was saying, a map. Analysis. I'm glad though we did not have any of those things when we were growing up because I think it's ruining a lot of shit. But I'm very glad
it gave us better problem solving ability. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Delaney was doing deals with her pager.
I'm doing deals. I literally met. How do you even do that? But this guy had his little beeper company, and he didn't feel like being there because he was all in a band. He wanted to play his guitar. So it's like, you want to sit here and just do this? So I would just get paid to turn beepers on and off if they didn't pay their bill.
So Did you
Fiddle
just charge
for
by
sure.
month? Is that how you did pagers? Were you just charged by month or something? How did
Or
that
by
work?
page.
Well,
Is it by
they would
page?
just charge per month, but I think, of course, if you were on like if you just didn't pay, it just got shut off. You would just turn
Okay.
it right off,
Okay.
and then people would call irate, pissed off, and then they would
Yep.
pay it, and then I get to turn it back on. But I remember the computer was like just green, like it was no color. It was like one of those computers were, at the time just green.
It's an Apple II. Yeah.
Yeah, like it was everything was just that's it. It wasn't like some cool ass little link to do. No.
Well, speaking of that, Jeff Goldblum was the spokesperson for 1-800-COLLECT, Listener's Mate says.
Well,
Now he's for
supposed to be
apartments.com.
See, Lister Mates would be bang job awesome in a friggin' little trivia.
Johnny
yeah.
says,
Because this
call your
guy, you're
parents
coming out
collect.
with the stuff here.
Call your parents collecting the payphone to pick you up from the movies, and they just refuse the charges.
Exactly.
Oh, no.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's exactly.
That's
It's
how
like,
you.
just call or refuse the charges, but we'll come get you.
Oh, right. Because then they would
Yeah.
know to come get you. Right.
Yes. Oh my goodness.
I wonder if the
Remember
operator
getting
got
a
really
busy
sick of
signal
that.
when you would call someone, their phone was
was-
busy?
The 1-800-COLLECT was automated.
Not. Oh, I guess. I wonder if it was always though.
Record your voice after the tone, and then
Yeah,
you record
but
your voice.
collect calls did not used to be automated originally.
No.
No.
You would take the charges you accept the call from, and also you have to be like, Trisha, and they're like, do you accept this call? Like it would be a whole thing. Like, yeah.
Yeah, but that's when operators had switchboards and they had to.
Yeah. Victor says, I used to work at Radio Shack back around 2000 BC. Wow.
Shut up. Radio Shack was awesome.
I didn't know the
God.
Egyptians had Radio Shack.
Radio Shack.
That's how they built the pyramids.
Yeah, well, that makes sense now.
Using old
Although I don't know.
fuses and
Honestly, I
batteries.
feel if Radio Shack quality built the pyramids, they would not have lasted for thousands and thousands of years.
Oh, Radio Shack was great.
I like Radio Shack, but come on, at least from around me, it had the reputation of not the best quality.
Well, I mean, it depends on what you were getting there. Radio Shack was the thing there was a place you went to if like a thing broke and you needed like a transistor or like a fuse
Yeah,
little
or
things
something.
like that.
Phones are
Yeah.
cool. Like I'm talking like home
AV
phone.
cables,
Like you want to get a home phone or like something
Right.
like that.
Get a home phone or a remote control car or
A
like
small electronic of some kind, not kitchen appliance, not appliance, but a small electronic.
Holy
kind of
shit,
Yeah.
Uncle Muffles! It's been forever since I've seen you. So good to see you, man. I miss my local Radio Shack. They used to have almost everything I needed. That is true. No, I mean it was great for very eclectic, lots of different if you needed something for electronic wise, yeah, that was the place to go. Great to see you, man. I'm so happy to see you here. Happy to see everybody, but it's been a long time. Let's see here. Johnny says my dad used to go to Radio Shack to test tubes from the TV.
Yep.
What was that? What does that mean? You would test if your TV was working?
Well,
the TV tubes.
Yeah, the CRT tubes or whatever.
Yeah, and see if they would. Yeah, if that's why the TV wasn't working.
Okay. And then Tammy says about the VHS cleaning, you would put a cleaner tape in and you would put cleaner drops in a little well on the tape.
That was
and then
it.
Fast forward to the end and rewind to clean. I was family tech support even then. Okay. Good job, Tammy. Hey, as crew, great to see you too, Jeff. All right, thanks, man. And wow, look at all the love for Radio Shack here in the chat.
See,
Is every
Radio
ham radio
Shack,
operator's best friend?
You're gonna have to bring it back, I guess.
Great for hobbyists, Johnny says. That's true.
It was.
Victor says, try living with 4 sisters, only one home phone. Oh boy.
You never got to touch that phone, Victor. Never. It was always like twisted and then probably yanked down the hallway till it was almost straight and then shut into a bathroom door so they could talk privately without anyone hearing it, right? Yeah.
So like Circuit City, Radio Shack does have
Circuit
a .com.
City! Oh, yeah.
Oh, they still have a website?
They have a website that has deals. I mean, they're selling.
There's deals. You gotta get on that.
They're selling Radio Shack wireless headphones. So they made them, I guess. They're Radio Shack labeled headphones. So they have Radio Shack branded stuff, apparently.
Good to hear. So, and since Fry's been out of business a few years ago, right? Is Best Buy the only one that survived?
It is.
I believe it is, yeah.
All right.
Just
like Barnes and Noble is the only major bookstore that survived. Seller. Somebody bought the name, Johnny says, about Radio Shack.
Oh, they just bought, Oh,
it used to be
Fry's
the
is-
only place to get motherboards and components for building your own electronics, Lister's Mate tells us.
My son does this stuff. My son builds these vintage game things, and he's all into that old stuff. He's always
Oh, yeah.
ordering all sorts of bits and parts. Always.
There you go. Radio
Amazon's
Shack
at
would
my
have been
house every day.
your Nirvana went back in the day.
Oh my! You have no idea. Right now, he's waiting to turn 18 because wants to go work at the vintage store. It's called Pastime. It's old game systems and all this stuff.
Yeah, I know.
He's like, they told me I have to be 18. This kid is chomping the bit to turn 18 just so he can get a job there. He's so funny.
Hey folks, Carrie says, sounds like I'm just you're talking about old stuff. You know it, Carrie. Somehow we got all about all 80s VHS and Radio Shack and technology like that.
Yeah.
So you
Go
are
to your
just-
local Warehouse Music or Sam Goody. Get yourself a-
Sam Goody.
Yeah.
Good,
Record
he's
Town.
got it.
FYE. Do you remember
Record Town by
FYE?
us. Record Town
still
will turn into
exists.
FYE. FYE.
Does it really?
Delaney, we have 2 FYEs in the 2 major malls by us.
I'm 100 years old, sweetheart. I don't go. What do I do? Where am I
Come
going?
on. All right, fine. You and
All
I.
right, where am I going? But
after we go
but I'm talking
go-karting-
when you could go in there and get like. You used to be able to get like. Do they still have characters? Like you can go in there and get like all sorts of merch too.
That's mainly FYE is mainly a merch store now.
Oh, okay. See,
It's highly anime now.
Yeah.
At
They
least
do,
when
they
you're
do have
looking
I
vinyl.
would-
They have
yeah.
vinyl as well,
oh, do they?
and they a lot of
Mhm.
T-shirts. You know, like that kind of stuff. Yeah, collectibles. After we go karting, which we said we're going to do, I'll take you to FYE.
Yes, we're doing this. I'm all about sucking on a go kart because I really can't drive at all. Man.
Oh yeah, good old Suncoast Video. He says 30% of his DVD cache. See, we didn't have those by me, but I still know them well.
Yeah, we had a bunch of those. But you could always go to a electronics boutique
Well, I
or
love Electronics Boutique.
software, etc.
Yeah, Electronics
or-
Boutique was where I got my game before they became EB Games, I think, right, or something. Yeah.
Yes, EB
then-
Games,
and then
and then it's GameStop. So EB Games became GameStop. Yeah.
But Electronics Boutique, that was my man growing up. That's where I got my video games. What's everyone drinking tonight? Oh my god, it's so exciting! I'm drinking water, but out of my Egyptian cup.
I'm drinking coffee out of my Mistress of Evil cup.
Liquid Death out of my Liquid Death can.
That's what he drinks every week now.
Yeah, more.
I still don't know what it is. It's just like a soda, or what is it?
No, it's a tea. It's
A tea, that's right.
iced tea, peach flavored iced tea, with only 12% sugar, which is why I drink it. Because if you ever drink like a Snapple or like an Arizona or something, it's
So
like
bad.
150% of your daily sugar is in there.
Was it really?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
'cause
really
they,
sugary. Yeah.
they add sugar, so they put sugar in and then they add more afterward, and so it's like
Oh,
usually
glad I
it's like
stopped drinking Snapple.
yeah, soda's the same way. So I like
Yes,
this
I'm
because
actually,
it's sweet enough.
I'm actually midway through my. I'm getting off of soda completely.
Are you really, Jack?
I'm weaning myself off of it. I'm almost there.
There you
Good.
go.
I don't like to drink it either. It's not good for you. It's just not. It tastes delicious.
Of course, because they want you
But
addicted to it. Yeah.
damn it, you know.
Or at least if you're gonna at least try to get natural soda, like the natural like sugar sodas versus
All
like
right.
a,
No,
Yeah,
I
but-
mean,
You don't
at least
drink
it's
that
sugar-
do you, Francis? You don't
at least
drink
it's
that.
sugar
but I won't- but
cane
I have enough
versus
sugar. I have enough
high
sugar as it
fructose
is.
corn
I need to get.
Oh, just sweet as it is.
Oh, thank you, Delaney. That's right. Tell us what you're drinking in the chat if you have anything interesting. What about Egghead? Any Egghead customers? I don't know Egghead. Was that an electronics store? Sounds like it.
I've never been to Egghead. That's new to me.
Is that a Rhode Island thing, Johnny? I know that's where you grew up. That sounds cool. I want to go to Egghead. 75% of Carrie's DVD collection comes from everyone's going out of biz sale. Blockbuster, VizArt, Video. I don't know VizArt.
Warehouse,
Virgin Megastore. Did you ever go to one of those? Those are cool.
Tower Records,
Tower Records, yeah.
Virgin Megastore. Well, Virgin at least has an airline. I
Yeah,
guess.
boat. They have
Yeah.
a cruise line too.
And a cruise. Well, yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
no,
but
Viking.
I didn't go on those. I just went to their store.
And the dude has an island. The guy, what's his name? Richard Branson has an island.
Yes. Victor Snyder's drinking Boone's Farm apple wine right from the bottle. I'm a classy guy.
That is very classy.
I remember Babbage's. Like computer software on
Babbage's.
floppy disks.
Babbage's.
forgot
I remember
about that one.
Babbage's too. Yeah, Babbage's.
We should do a show just like all about these things one day. Just
1980 to 1999. Wow. Babbage's was GameStop too. So Babbage's must have become
so
Electronics
GameStop took over
Boutique.
them as well.
yeah.
Maybe, or maybe just GameStop maybe just took over both potentially.
Oh man, Gameland. That was the one I had. Gameland.
Oh, we didn't have that. All right. There we go. That was good. That was a good stroll down memory lane.
Thanks,
there.
Michael Keaton.
I
know,
know,
right?
If Michael Keaton aspired all of that, what a great guy he is. You need to get off that evil milk, Jeff. No, so I'm trying to go back full milk, no soda.
What's the sugar content in milk?
It's
The less fat, the higher the sugar.
Oh, that's true.
Sort of.
Go ahead and deny me. Go ahead and deny me.
I got to check on that.
We can check it all day.
Because I actually did switch to fat-free milk to try to get the fat down. It's not crazy high in sugar. There's definitely sugar in it.
It's not a lot, but I'm just saying
It's
the
not a lot.
less fat in the milk, the more sugar. It just you can check it.
Yeah. Okay.
He doesn't.
I wonder if I should
confident.
not. Should I not drink fat-free? I don't know. I'll have to investigate that then.
You might maybe bring it down to like a 2% or.
Well, I
1%.
used to do 1%. I used to do 1%.
So don't drink the gray milk, Jeff. Drink your 1%.
Well, no. Here's the thing. I found a brand that fat-free is actually good, like this, so I was able to do it. But
yeah,
Wait,
no,
is it-
I don't mind it, but
because usually most fat-free, I actually think does not taste very good.
It's just white water.
An 8-ounce cup of milk has 12 carbs. I know because of being type 1 diabetic. All right. 12 carbs worth of sugar. That sounds about right.
Yeah.
In 1 cup, of milk. All right. Who else remembers sour milk from Alien Nation? Oh, they only drank sour milk, the aliens, right? Yeah. And Think Geek is in one other store that went away that she misses. I know you missed that too, Francis.
It was good. It was a good online store. Online only, which was what made it so good.
No, we had a physical one where we are.
It did for a while. They went to physical, but originally it
while,
was
yeah.
just it was just an online store.
Luckily, we still have box lunch though, which is my favorite. Chocolate milk in school was okay. I drank chocolate milk earlier today. Delicious.
Oh, chocolate milk, man. Damn. Wait,
That is the shit.
do you like Quick's chocolate milk or are you a Hershey's chocolate milk person?
Oh, Hershey's all the way. And when I was younger, I drank Quick. When I was younger, but now I think Quick is actually not even. It's not real milk. It's fake milk.
Oh, duh. But strawberry Quick, you're telling me you would really rather have Hershey's strawberry milk?
Oh, dude, I used to drink strawberry Quick all the time.
I have a can of it. Just every once in a while.
I don't really like strawberry milk anymore.
Can't bear it. I do drink it.
Strawberry milkshakes I like, but not strawberry milk.
So good. So good.
No, Quick isn't that. But it's good. I'm glad to hear you're still drinking it. All right. Well, yes, chocolate milk does have more sugar, absolutely.
Oh,
Double. Half the weight of chocolate milk is sugar.
Half the weight.
50%, 50% of most chocolate milk is sugar by weight.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Yes, I drank Yoo-Hoos. I actually still drink Yoo-Hoos every so often.
you, yeah.
The way you said that was funny. You were very excited. You're panting over it.
Yeah.
You is good, man. All right. Wow. We got like lots of electronics, lots of beverage talk from back in the day. All right. I guess we should actually play a game though. We're going to do ridiculous rhyming. So what we need, folks, all of us as we do the scene, I don't know, you may not have done this before with us, Delaney, but we're gonna have to rhyme what we say.
Okay.
Oh yeah, she did her second game. We did. This is the second
She's
time
done
in
the
a row.
game a lot. Yes.
Yeah.
I tried to mix it
time in
up.
a row we did it. Yeah.
I try to mix it up. Let's give her something new. Raw. That's right. Tammy actually does like drinking raw milk out of cows. And he says Kmart was the best store ever. Now they're only in Australia. Oh, I didn't know they were in Australia. Interesting. All right. We're going to have to talk in rhyme, but we need a scene suggestion from you guys. Okay. Tell us, pick one of those stores we just mentioned. One of those kind of old 80s, 90s stores. Give us one of those. And then give us a scene. What are we doing in that store? Give us that as a scene starter. And then we'll do a rhyming game. And we're just going to go around. Each of us will say something in rhyme. We'll pass the next person. We just keep going around like we're having a conversation. Oh, KB Toy Stores. That was one of my haunts.
That was a great place too.
I feel like that came back for a second. I thought.
I thought so too,
Like a
didn't it?
split second. Yes.
Yeah.
You are making a return. Oh, okay. You mean like the store? Yeah, okay. I like that. So let's say we're in KB and we're about to like bring KB's toys back. All right, that's what we're doing. That's gonna be our scene starter. And yes,
No,
Johnny,
I
dude.
think we're returning a toy or something.
Oh,
Yeah, like you're returning a purchase.
that makes more sense. I always think because they don't exist. Okay, thank you for clarifying. And welcome, Scorpio. Great to see you here. By the way, Johnny, Toys R Us. Actually, that is when that went out of business a few years ago. I was so devastated because it was my.
I was a
childhood.
little bit sad. Jeffrey, man, Jeffrey.
Yeah, my namesake, Jeffrey the giraffe. But you know, they still actually have in Macy's a Toys R Us section in Macy's now.
FAO
yeah, it's
Schwartz,
just a
remember that whole
section,
thing with FAO Schwartz? How they
FAO Schwartz was good. It was great.
It
It was when I was in
stuffy.
Chicago. They had a huge FAO Schwartz store, and there's one in New York. Well, there was right in New York.
Yeah, there was one in Vegas too.
Looking for the last copy of Velocipaster. That's funny. You know what's so funny? After that got brought up, that the show we talked about it. The next couple days, someone had recommended that on their online list of movies to watch.
Yeah, Velocipaster.
All right.
Still no money plane though yet, huh? Oh, one day.
Yeah. So okay, here we go. We're at KB Toys, and we're trying. How about this? We're making a return of Velocipaster, the DVD of Velocipaster.
Oh, no way.
I don't know if KB ever sold DVDs. They might have, maybe. I don't know, but let's just say they did. More of a toy store, but
This cannot be right.
maybe we're returning a Velocipaster action figure. How about that? What are you looking up?
Apparently, Toys R Us still exists as a store.
where?
Well, do they mean in Macy's or is it its own store?
I don't know because it says here, find a location, and it just gives an address. It doesn't say it's inside a store. Oh yeah, no, it said okay. You're right. Here it is. It says here it is.
I
at
bet they mean the
Macy's.
one they mean inside Macy's. I mean, they
Oh,
actually
that
have a decent
sucks.
section of Toys R Us in there, but nothing like
Oh,
the whole
that
store.
sucks. Yeah, I thought it was like the actual store. I got
No.
excited for like a second, but no, you're right.
I
It's in the
wanted to.
freaking Macy's.
It's like, freaking me.
Nobody goes to Macy's. Who goes to Macy's?
It's so weird. You would think Macy's got all this stuff because they always tout about it. Then you go in there and their sizes are always so limited. And it's weird. Like my kid's tall, but they don't have long and tall. They don't have like sizes, but like I don't know who's shopping in there. Like it just
No.
seems like such a small window of people that are gonna
No.
wear that type of clothing. In the it's
By the
Yeah.
way, Uncle Muffle says Beetlejuice trying to sell 500 copies of the Atari ET game. Oh, is that the famous one that got? What happened to that?
That one was buried in the Utah desert, I think.
Because was it so bad they couldn't sell it or something?
It sold so poorly.
They just
I
threw
really
them
should
out.
get mine. I have mine. I have my
You
copy.
have it?
Yeah, I have a copy.
Dude, that
for
must
the...
be worth a lot.
I don't know. They trashed.
But that's
they
the
threw 'em
thing
all
is
in
there
the
must not be very many
desert.
around. Is what I'm saying.
Oh yeah, I played it. It's an awful.
Okay.
It's really a
I
bad
was
game.
still
And-
stuck at that game too. Trust me.
It's terrible.
Another great place was Walden Books. I was always in there. He said Victor worked there. He would never stop kids from reading the comics and trade paperbacks. The manager yelled at me all the time for letting kids just read.
B. Dalton.
B. Dalton Booksellers. Yep. All right, here we go. We're at KB Toys. We're going to KB to try to return Velocipaster DVD.
I don't even know
right?
what that is.
Okay, tell what is that, Francis?
So it's about a pastor who dies and gets the ability to turn into a velociraptor to fight crime and save a hooker who, he's like
do
best
And
friends
you
with the hooker.
understand that I sit here in turmoil, trying to make sure that when I start a book, I'm like, well, you got to make sure it all. Wow, that was super right there. They just threw it all in, and he's like, and that's what we're gonna do, and that's what the movie's about. We're gonna all of it. Okay.
He turns into a dinosaur. A rubber dinosaur.
You haven't seen it though, right?
I
No.
haven't seen. I know. I've seen
The trailer?
the IMDb stuff for it. I haven't seen the trailer either.
What is there a great documentary about, Johnny? About Walden and B. Dalton or something? Tell me what it is. I'd be
Probably
interested.
Velocipaster.
That'd be good too.
The
All right, here we
making
go.
of.
All right.
Let's do this.
I'm
We're
not
gonna do
going
the scene.
first though. Heck no.
No. We'll go last because you can see what we do. All right, here we go. We're gonna start the scene. We're gonna talk and rhyme. This is ridiculous rhyming. I mean, you and me will go, and then she can go, and then because she'll get the idea.
Wait, did you want to start, Delaney?
No, she says she
Oh.
does not want to start.
Oh, doesn't want to start. I'm like, oh,
If she wants to start, of course she can. But
yeah.
Oh, a documentary about the ET game. And
Oh yeah.
all right.
Wait,
Oh,
what do we do? Which one?
guys,
Oh,
guys, we're going to KB. I'm so excited. Tee hee hee.
we were returning Velocipaster, right?
Yes.
That's like okay. Yeah, totally, dude. Man, you're the master of having to return Velocipaster.
Delaney.
I mean, you can be the master of returning that Velocipaster.
Yep. Hmm. I'm here. Wait, are we supposed to? No. Okay, never mind.
It's a
So
ride.
I'm
It's almost a
here
rap.
to return Velocipaster because, as much as I tried, the setting I could not master.
Oh, we should have got one of those VCR cleaners, but instead we were too busy eating wieners.
But hey, there's a kid there with lots of
Lots of
with lots of pimples. I was gonna say acne. Hey, look at that! Look at over there. There's a kid full of pimples. If we give it to him, I'm sure he'll make it simples.
If I return this video, do I get credit? And oh, characterize. Yeah, hold on. Jesus Christ, this shouldn't even be this hard.
Well, but maybe you could look on Reddit.
Well, I didn't. That was my whole thing. But then I'm like, hey, I want to. Can I return it for credit, or should I just get a bunch of candy and say fucking forget it?
Well, we do sell lots of candy here. And new thing, we sell some beer. I gotta get the door. Go ahead.
Well, now my homeboy here has to get the door because there's a woman. She's a whore. But he didn't hear that, so now we can say stuff.
Okay.
Hey, Delaney, you sure look real buff.
Are you gonna rhyme something with me?
Yeah, I was gonna say stuff, but you look real buff.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Oh, well, all right. Thank you. Thank you. Like, I'm really awkward about that. Wow. Okay.
Wait,
What's your next line? Are you
it's your turn? It's your turn to rhyme, Delaney.
Yeah, it's your
mine?
turn.
Oh
Yeah.
God. All right.
I said you look buff.
Thank you. But I don't have to rhyme with it, so it's okay.
Yeah, you don't have to rhyme buff.
So if you'll let me give this back, I get my pick from that candy rack.
Yeah. Oh, you sure do. Just don't pick the ones that look like poo.
What are we doing? Just give them the movie. I'm ready to play with people who are groovy.
That's weird. I would have said boobies, but okay.
I'm ready to.
That was just, you know.
I guess I could have said that.
You
Oh,
could
just go ahead,
have. You want
Delaney,
to start
go ahead.
again? You want to do it again?
No, Delaney, go. Come on. Stop interrupting the game.
All right. So take this movie. I'm not going to say it then.
Shove it up your ass. Like, what are you saying?
No. So you will take it back. I want cash instead. And I still want candy from that rack.
That didn't rhyme at all.
Yes, take it. I want the cash. Take the movie back. I want cash instead because I want the candy from that rack. So it's over there somewhere.
All right.
All right, I'm reaching. I'm trying. I had boobies, and then I lost myself because I heard boobies. And I don't think I'm the only one. I don't think I'm the only one who got lost on boobies.
All right.
So will you take it back so I can get some candy from the rack? Let's go.
Listen, all this talk of rack and boobies is making me feel really woobly.
Think of anything but movies.
Well, now we've got our money though, so I guess we can rest. Hey, Delaney, can I grab your breast?
Well, come on. All right, that's it. The game's over. Stop right there.
Are
She's
there
like,
boobies?
that's it. I'm calling it. All right.
You can answer though.
I don't, because I don't. I'm afraid of what the
Well,
answer
I
is
was
going to
gonna
be.
say you can, like, I mean, come rest your head upon
Oh.
my chest.
Okay.
Oh, that's nice.
There.
I accept that would be the best.
It wouldn't be bad.
All right, there
We're
we go. That
done
was
now,
ridiculous,
Jeff.
Riley.
Fine. We're talking.
There we go. We got an LOL from Uncle Muffles. Lots of people get lost on boobies. That's right.
See, it's not just me. I was like, I would have just said boobies. Then all of a sudden I started thinking about boobies, and I'm like, boobs.
You guys are the breast. Thanks for the memories. Boy,
You're welcome. Memories.
you don't need any candy. Watch out for these guys getting randy. That's true. Yeah. Let's see. What is this one? I want to
Ooh,
watch
yeah.
the flick. Where's the popcorn? Hurry up with my change, or a new hole will be torn. Okay. Yeah. Good.
A hole will be torn.
Can we wait until after we eat? I need some smoked meat. Oh yeah, there we go. There was one of the ones. Yep, the rack ones. All right. Oh, and the Atari Game Over was the name of the ET documentary he was on.
Oh.
So Carrie killed it. 10 out of 10. All right, nice. Oh, okay. Now I get the whole. Yes, I get it now, Carrie. Okay. And the popcorn.
Shouldn't it be motor, Johnny?
Can I do a water boat? I bet those things can float.
Shouldn't be. Can I do a motorboat?
Motorboat.
Those things can float.
Yeah.
Well, he's got his own version.
I think they are buoyant in general, right?
Well,
Yeah.
Yes, because it's fat.
They're
it's fatty
fatty. Well, if they're,
deposits.
yeah.
Which is why Jack could have been on the.
That's why
Rose-
Jack could have probably used me for a fucking door, and he would have fucking floated just fine.
Rose could have just floated in the water. No, actually not. Well, yeah, she could. Kate Winslet's well endowed. And then
we saw her
Jack could have
breast in
had
that movie.
the. Yeah, he could have had the door.
Again.
Because his balls couldn't float, so he has the door at least to float. To float and stay alive.
What if he got
Oh,
an
you did mean
erection
it.
and she hung onto that?
It wouldn't float.
I know.
There's no fat there.
No fat.
It's all muscle.
All
Actually,
right.
it's not even muscle. It's cartilage.
Just back and stuff.
It's not. Yeah, there's no fat there.
All right. Let's talk to Delaney here
About
the
her one
horror,
book.
guys. The
Just one book.
horror.
All right. Well, here, at least talk about your first book for anybody who might, because Uncle Muffles hasn't been here. He doesn't know about your book. So tell him.
Uncle Muffles, this is for you directly. I wrote a book called Grace, which is on Amazon and Troy Bookmakers right there. You see that? Thank you, Jeffrey. And you can get it on Amazon. It's a great book. Now, the sequel, which is being printed, and I will explain this whole ridiculousness that I have found myself in. The sequel is Envy, which is coming out. I'm hoping at this point. There was a printing issue, so it's being reprinted. I should have the books back in 10 days or so. But yes, the book was finished. It was beautiful, and I loved it. But then when it came back, the cover, the laminate was wrong. And to get it right, I had to wait another 2 weeks. So that is the sequel to Grace, which is Envy. Again, within 2 weeks.
I love this mug. I love the cover. Again, this is actually Delaney on the cover herself.
Yes, I took the cover picture. I did do that because I did not want to pay anyone else to do that. So I did it myself with like a backdrop of an old shirt I got from Goodwill. And then I, of course, did the makeup and stuff. And I don't know why I'm this person, but I do have masquerade masks. I just do. So I used it.
It's awesome.
Thank you.
I like the kind of elaborate cover it is with this.
Thank
I guess. You. Yeah.
Well, yeah, I like the backdrop you have it on there for as like a promo. That's really cool.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you very much.
Did you do that, or did the company do that? Like the whole white
No,
background
that is going to be. That's how basically the tote bags are going to look because that's the merchandise thing. So that's the one, and I have a bigger poster that's going to come out just like the one I had for Grace, but it'll be just the cover of the book, like you see there without the white.
Wait, so you have tote bags?
Oh yeah, I have
Oh,
Grace
wow.
tote bags.
Oh,
I
you
have Envy
do.
tote
I
bags.
saw you with them at the
You
one.
have,
The
you have
Saratoga
merch.
Yeah, well, I do that like if I'm like when I do the thing in October for a big ta-da, I'm going to be giving away both books tied together, and they'll be at a discounted rate, so you don't have to worry. Like if you haven't read the first book, you're going to get it for nice and cheap, and you're going to get it with both books in a thing in a bag. Yippity doo dah day. It's going to be awesome.
Yippity dude, I did. That's
Oh.
what you'll say as you skip away with these
I
awesome
probably
books.
will, as I
No, that's what the customers will say after they get your books.
say. Oh yeah, they're going to say a lot of stuff, but yeah. They will be. I even got black ribbon with little studs on it and everything. I'm very excited about
They're
it.
gonna say, "Holy shit, breasts do float."
Jeff, guess what? Did I even tell you this? I got an octopus dress. So now I got two of your thing. I've never done cosplay before, but now I'm into it. So this is
Yes,
happening.
Delaney actually dresses as some of my characters in my books, which is really awesome. So,
Like, yeah, I have it's a black octopus dress. It's really cool. But of course, as soon as I got that one, I saw another one that made me like hyperventilate a little bit. So I'm like,
Why hyperventilate?
because it's really hot and I want to
Okay, hot.
like, yeah, because and it's
Yeah.
fun. When do we
uh,
get the other one? The lady with the black, what is that? GI Ho?
Ho? Yeah,
Yeah.
the Countess, the black
I
cat.
got that too. Working on that one. See? It's gonna be awesome.
Do you know why sailors call their bell bottoms Dolly Partons?
No.
Why? No, why?
Tell us.
Is this like George R. R. Martin's next book? That's Game of Thrones. We keep hearing about this.
I know, Bubba. You understand? It hurts my heart.
I know.
I know.
She's it hurts her worse than anyone.
I'm going to tell you, I am okay. I'm
But she's done everything on her end.
Never
So
talks about anything, so I'm so afraid it's not going to work out that I'll get excited. Like I bought a car years ago and got excited about it 3 days after it was in my driveway. I'm like, oh, a car, like because I need it. So this time everyone's like, well, we got to speak it into the universe. Because I tried speaking into the universe, you know what the universe said? It ain't ready. You're waiting anyway. Because every single time I tried to get this thing done, there was always some reason that came up and it did not. So I am fit to be tied. Trust me. I do not like not following through. It's driving me crazy.
Yeah, but how good will you feel when that book is there? Like
I don't know. At this point, I'm looking at the book like
well,
it's like if you oversell it, like now making such a big deal out of it. Now it has to be epic. Jeez. All this.
Listen, you'll feel great when we got some cons coming up, some festivals. You'll feel great.
I know. I'm excited about that. I'm excited, and I even have, of course, the dork. I have all these outfits that have green in them because if I'm going to be doing for Envy, I'm the weirdo who's got. I can't clash with my stuff. Yeah, I have I bought like outfits that match the color of my book because if I'm standing there with the book and on the back,
really cool.
I don't want it to clash and look weird.
It's a smart move. It's a good move.
It's so ridiculous. Like, clean your house, broad. You're all worried about the shade of green on your satin stupid pants. Like, I can't. I get hyper focused on weird details.
One's promotional and one's just your house.
Yeah. Come on, man. Yeah, books are more important.
That's how I think about most things.
Thank you, Johnny. He says fingers crossed for you, Delaney.
Fingers crossed for the universe, Mr. Pappas, because if it doesn't happen, I'm afraid of what I'll do. And you should be too.
Well, folks, if you are anywhere near the Albany, New York or Capital Region, Delaney or I are in a couple upcoming some festivals. I actually have I think 5 coming up, almost one every week the next month or so.
Are you going to the Saratoga one?
Yep.
October 5th?
Yep. I'm going to all of them. Even one I just found out about next week.
Oh, really? There's one next week?
I'll tell you about it afterwards. Yeah.
Well, I can't because you write so different stuff than me.
No. It doesn't have to do with that. It's everything. Anyway, Folks, if you are like Muffles, haven't been here for a while, you might not know that I write erotica now. That's kind of my main source of income. You can go to RileyRoseErotica.com to check that out. It's a bunch of sci-fi, fantasy, geeky, comedic erotica. Wait, let me just share the website real fast.
It's fun stuff, guys.
That's the most recent book.
Love it.
Remote Control Orgasm 2. But you can get lots. Thank you, Delaney. I appreciate that. Lots of stuff. If you go on the Kindle Vella, you can actually read a bunch of stuff for free on there, and that helps me out still though. So check it out, RileyRoseErotica.com or on Amazon. Let me give some links for Delaney. So it's
and just so you know, I'm gonna start. The website is soon to be updated as well. I'm working on that. Check it all out. I'm trying to take over stuff and do it myself.
So it'll be new for the new book, new website, or new
new contents on there finally.
And where she goes a lot though is at dparker50 on where TikTok, Instagram,
dparker50, and Facebook and Instagram.
So follow her over there, check her out. She has a lot of fun videos.
It's a lot of ridiculousness, yeah.
You guys are killing in the Tri-Cities regions. Thank you, Johnny. I'll be honest with you, one of the events I'm actually co-organizing myself that Delaney will be at. But yeah, I'm really happy. Like we're in a small city, but there's actually a lot of events that have been local this year. I haven't had to travel outside the area. I have like 7 events in the last like few months or something. Just all local. It's great. Save so much money.
Now, how do you find out about this stuff? Because I can't I guess that's how out of the loop I am with things. Because that's great.
Well, sometimes
are you doing the one in Albany too?
The Albany one, that's what I just literally heard that's back on.
It's what?
It was canceled, but now it's back on. So that's what I'm telling you. I'll tell you about afterwards. It's right. It's fine. There's still time. You can get it.
No, it's fine. It's fine, isn't it?
She's getting like pissed off. No, they're great. They're great at the Albany.
Yeah, I can't.
They're great at the Albany Book Festival. Anyway, wherever you are, you should go support local book festivals because you're going to find local authors who need your help to support themselves. So.
I need help.
Well, you need help in lots of ways.
Oh, I really do. So, I mean, in a myriad of ways. Myriad.
By the way, I forgot. Listeners Mate said that he requested your book in his library, his local library system. So that's good. Grace is there. And
thank you so much. Thank you.
He wants to know you're going to do an audio version.
I am working on that. I was speaking with Jeff about that, and I am working on that as well. I know Francis
is going to voice the lead female character in the her book.
I mean, it can.
I can't. They're like, oh, why don't you read it yourself? I admit I can't do it. There's no way. No way.
You're the face of it. Mm-hmm.
I know, but there's certain scenes I know I will not be able to do. It's so weird that I can write those scenes, but I don't even edit. I can't go back and edit them and then say that. No.
Sexy scenes, folks.
And yeah, they're quite something. And I admit I do not have the stuff to do the vocals on that in my book and still look at people I know in the eye. It will go too far.
All right, that's understandable. Muffle says, was it like the Octoboss rig in the new Mad Max movie, or octopus costume? I don't.
Well, no, it's just a black dress with tentacles on it.
I haven't seen the latest. Was there an Octoboss villain or something? Is that what? Do you know, Francis? What this is?
I didn't see. Fury
that movie,
Road.
Is that it?
Well, if it's Fury Road, there's no octopus person. So I'm assuming
no. That's not the latest one. I'm sorry. The latest
one
is
Furiosa, which I did not watch. Yeah.
Thank you. Delaney, of your books that you think most rarely translates into a movie, who would you want to star in it? Oh, that's a good question. Who would play the lead character?
To be Margaret? I don't know. I guess she'd have to be someone who was I guess she's someone nice. She has to be nice. Marie, I think it's almost
or any character.
Who?
Or you can pick any character from your book.
Well, I mean, of course, Sandra Bullock is hot. I would love for her to play Marie or something.
Yeah.
She'd be really good.
There you
go. She's got the fit for it. Yeah. Who would be Nate? A good Nate character. Who would do we like to not like? Because that's what's gonna happen.
Not like?
Oh Yeah, I would want Sandra Bullock for sure because she's awesome, and then we need a guy that you don't even actually. Yeah, you just want to not like this guy. So who's a punk ass like that? Like
Most
a good looking guy, but he's smarmy.
I can't think
Who's
of his
that
name, but
actor?
go ahead, Francis. Who you got?
there's, I mean, any usually it's any, right? Like,
Like who plays a good jacket? Like just a dickhead kind of guy.
well, Ryan Reynolds has played that role.
Yeah, but they were sweet together in that other one. It won't work.
But Ryan Reynolds is always still likable. I feel like still.
Yeah, he wanted to be
Yeah, but
likable in his own doofy kind of way.
he
I
turns it
need someone that like,
around.
no, I don't like you.
Yeah, but Joaquin Phoenix, I guess.
He's easy to hate. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
He's so versatile as an actor too.
I don't know.
All right,
Yeah,
you can let
that's
us
a
know.
tough one because guys kind of play both roles. It's hard
Well,
to
obviously,
say.
good actor, you can play anything you want.
Yeah.
Mm. The guy who played in Split,
James
Yeah, I was
McAvoy?
thinking the same thing. Yeah,
James McAvoy would be good.
he has a new movie coming out where he's definitely evil. So it's like, oh,
Oh,
okay.
yes, he does.
Oh, maybe maybe it's in my subliminal somewhere. But yeah, I think James McAvoy would be great.
Jake Gyllenhaal is Tammy suggests.
Ooh, you know what? I would say because we need the younger brother Jeff. So Jake Gyllenhaal maybe could do the same.
Nightcrawler. I mean, he was pretty swarmy.
Victor says, "Look, I'm waiting for the next Dresden Files books and Fred the Vampire Accountant book." Now, has it been a while from those books too? Okay. All right, so you're fine. Francis is going to use his Scottish Soviet submarine voice for the female lead in the audio.
I mean, any voice. I
will write a book
voice you want.
Yeah, Francis is going to do the voice of it. I will.
My
just,
name is
I don't even
Margaret.
care.
You name the voice, I'll do it for you. You name any accent, I'll figure it out.
Oh,
any accent.
Johnny suggests Glenn Powell. He's big right now.
Glenn Powell's always
yeah.
He's the current heartthrob.
The new Mad Max was pretty rad. Muffle says a Furiosa. I am punk ass jerk, so I could play that role. Victor says, okay. And listeners may ask, Delaney, is your octopus dressed like Ursula in The Little Mermaid?
Oh, that's the one I was thinking of, Ursula.
It's not, but that would be cool. That's the thing, because the first dress I found and got is a black dress with just the print of the tentacles. But then, of course, I saw this other dress, and it's ridiculous. It's fantastic. It's like more of an embroidered thing, not just printed. And again, I also have without the book, which I'm sure it's tasty. The octopus in general is one of the smartest damn creatures that there ever was. So I dig octopus anyway. Yeah, so I would still want that dress, but yeah,
it's picked Super Bowl picks for like the last 3 or 4 years now. Is an octopus, so and it's won.
What do you mean an octopus has picked?
They had an octopus do Super Bowl picks, and I believe the octopus is like 4 for 5 or something like that.
How does an octopus pick a Super Bowl? Points to something?
Yeah, here you go. Yes, there's even articles of like Paul the Octopus picks Super Bowl winners.
I love that his name is Paul. See, I love that. I love that his name is Paul.
Wow, 4 to 5. That's really good.
Something like that. Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Tammy just got an Ursula costume, so there you go. Cool.
Ursula Andress?
I bet yours is fantastic.
Yeah, Ursula Andress, yes. So that's you, Francis. You play her. Tom Hanks. I always think of Tom Hanks as a nice guy, though. Usually.
He's too nice. Like he could, because Nate is that guy who was nice. He was a great guy when they were together in the beginning, but he becomes like very resentful husband and very shady. So I guess we'd have to have someone who was comfortable in that role and feels very entitled to the situation.
Octopi are actually aliens, listeners mates.
Listener mates, you get no argument here from me because they are so dang smart. It wouldn't surprise me at all because, of course, they're smart. Like, I can't believe they know how to untwist. They know how to undo containers. They can free themselves from a screw cap container. And they punch fish for fun. That's hilarious. Like, it's got a sense of humor. It's a freaking octopus. They got a sense of humor. Come on. That's the first time of someone being that kind of smart.
Tammy says, Delaney, my boy Carl, she means Carl Urban, can play punk ass jerks. Carl Urban would be good for it, yeah.
I'm up for it. I have this lady from California right now who's like trying to work on getting me stuff for my book, like podcasts and things like that. And she's like, why don't we just push you? I'm like, like my gig, like the whole MS crap. And I'm like, well, only if it's going to be like to help. I don't want the whole vote.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, ew, it's gross.
You don't want to be the focus. You want.
Well, yeah, like I don't
Yeah.
want it to be like, oh, poor her. Like, go, no, not poor me. Go scratch. Like, that's crazy. I'm not
Yeah.
poor nothing. Like, I
got
look at what
We got
I'm in
suggestions
there.
for John Bernthal and Christopher Walken. Who's John
Christopher
Bernthal?
Walken is
Well, he's
one,
too
I
old.
think, too old
Yeah.
for the part, but he is wicked cool, and I would love to find a reason to put him in.
Who's John Bernthal? That's familiar.
He played Punisher in the Daredevil Disney TV show.
Yes. Thank you. Muffle says, "I wish I could punch fish for fun."
I mean, you could.
Imagine
Nothing's
just
stopping you.
randomly whack.
Well, except that it's very difficult to be able to hit, right? They're so fast.
Not
Yeah.
all fish are fast.
Not for an octopus. I'll tell you that.
Oh yeah, octopus is going to kill you.
Do you know they can run too? Check that out. Did you know that? They can on the ocean ground, on the ocean floor. You will watch them. They will use them like legs, and
Damn.
they're so dedicated. The female octopus, after she lays her eggs, literally stays on those eggs until they hatch, and every single bit of her gets depleted in the process. She dies right as they get born. Like
Ooh.
every single thing she has, she gives to those babies.
Oh,
There's a
geez.
story of an octopus that was in water too cold. She stayed alive longer than anyone thought possible because she was waiting for her babies. That's shockingly just that kind of mom it is to be impressed by. I can't even. Wow. Princess knows my mom game is strong. So
Your mom game is very strong.
I'm a big fan of a good mom. So
Well, you gave me a lot of information for my tentacle books. Thanks. That's good looking information.
yeah, they're wicked smart and crazy disciplined. And again, they punch fish. You can't not love an animal. You just can't.
They
All right.
punch fish.
We got some more games and questions for you guys, but Johnny Pappas did this cool video he shared with me. So let me share that. This is, I think, Johnny, you can correct me if I'm wrong, but I think on Facebook they kind of put this video of his pictures he took at me at different Comic-Cons over the years. They put it
That's
together.
great.
So I think this is a lot of San Diego Comic-Con, maybe some wonder. I don't know. Let's see. Let's see what it is. Are you hearing the music?
No, it's muted.
All right. Hold up. I didn't share it right. Sorry. Give me a second. I gotta click the tab. No, it says share tab audio. I guess it's not gonna happen, folks. Sorry. You'll just watch it. You just watch it.
We'll just watch it. Yeah.
All right, here we go.
Is this an app or is this something he edited together? It's
There
not
we
an
go.
app.
There's one of the Dungeons and Dragons panels I did.
That's great.
This is Super Geeked Up at Comic-Con. This is San Diego Comic Fest, which is a little smaller one in San Diego. That's Princess Bride. That was Francis.
Oh,
There he was.
2022.
Yeah, where are you? There you are, Francis.
Oh yeah, when I had long hair.
Oh, friend.
My hair was
And
long.
there's Matt Masterman, who's been on our show a lot too, and John as well.
I'm gonna have to like try my hand at writing some kind of fantasy fiction because I'm starting to feel out of the loop. It's crazy. I gotta
Just
reach
have
you.
to- as a writer, you should be. You could be on this. There's no genre.
But that's the thing. Well,
not
that's
allowed.
why I want to try it. I gotta give it a shot.
But thank you, Johnny. That was cool to see. Like, because I did
Yeah, that was
I
really
did a lot of
cool. What
cons
did
through
you
the
do,
years.
Tim?
It was cool to see the different years and the pictures. And thank you for doing all that, Johnny. He says there's a video on YouTube about an octopus going through an obstacle course. Okay, that's interesting.
See?
All right, yeah, Johnny, tell us if it was Facebook or an app or what.
It was an app or something that does that.
I
That
thought
was
maybe
great.
it was just Facebook doing it together, but maybe it was an app. I don't
Oh,
know.
maybe.
Are you proud, Jeff? Like you should be proud of that. Look at that. That's some dedication there, my friend.
Oh,
I like
thanks.
it.
I mean, yeah, I mean, I don't know. I did like 7, 8 years in a row of all these cons. So yeah.
That's great.
And Francis got to join me like at a bunch of them as well, which was great, helping out.
Yeah, I wasn't. Yeah, I wasn't.
We met at a con. Actually, that's how we met. So
Right.
Emerald City.
Us too.
It was my Photos app that made it. Oh, okay. His Photos app.
That's cool. Oh yeah, but yeah, the Photos app does that a lot. Yeah.
Is that an iPhone thing?
I mean,
Well, probably either, right?
yeah,
Android or
either
iPhone?
or. They should work.
Let's
I'm
see, what
aging.
is
Oh,
this?
Victor, I'm aging.
Jeff is not aging. Vampire. Francis as well. Oh, well, I actually think I am,
Oh.
but thank you, Francis. Victor, that's very kind of you to say.
I know you guys look so cute, but man, I tell you, as you get older, you get better looking. We just look like someone took a plastic bag on a rainy day and just threw it across the street. Like, oh,
What? You look
wrinkly
amazing. What
and
are you
I've
talking
damp.
never heard of that
Like,
before.
just bad. But yeah,
Johnny says it was great to take those videos and be part of the team. Yes, besides Francis, Johnny and Josh, Francis's partner in POI, also they were for many years a big part of the Super Geeked Up team, helping me do videos and pictures and all that stuff. Johnny actually shared with me he found the other day his press tags for Super Geeked Up, like to let him
Oh,
film in there
Yeah. Well,
that's
I
awesome.
kept all of my
from
I keep
Comic
all of
Con.
my tags.
It was
Yeah.
stuck in one of his old programs though, like he found it. That was
Oh
cool.
yeah.
Francis, at least one year, brought me like a whole bunch of milk in a cooler.
You did. Yeah. In a in a cooler bag. Yeah.
Yeah, for right after my show because I was so thirsty afterwards.
Well,
That
yeah.
was like the best gift ever.
Well, I'm surprised you. I even asked you if you had any. You didn't. I was really surprised you didn't have any milk with you.
No, I never. I mean, back at the hotel, I never bring cooler though with me.
Mm.
I brought you a milk. I think the last one of the
You
last time.
did.
The last time we did because I said, "Do you want
Yes.
anything?" He's like, "A milk," and I remembered. I was like,
Yes, I was
"Aha!"
very happy about that too. If you want to make me happy, folks, just bring me milk.
Bring him milk. Nice.
Oh, Michael has been lurking, I guess. Welcome, Michael. Oh, Johnny remembers seeing the milk, Francis, that you brought.
Yeah. Well, we were all gathered around it. We all. It was like near the end
we
of
were
the.
worshiping them.
I
was
love
like-
that you guys were all gathered around it. I'm like,
Yeah, because it was
okay.
at the end of
Thank
the
Lord for this milk.
con. Yeah, and we all gathered around the milk.
Well, because it is good also because, at the con, it's terrible. You're going to pay $4 for a soda. You're going to pay $10 for
Yeah,
a
and
slice of
it's
pizza
pretty
or something.
pricey at those things. Yeah.
Yeah.
Terrible. All right. So it's smart to bring your own stuff in. All right. Anyway, thank you, Johnny. That was really cool. Oh, yeah. Sorry. Before we get into our questions, let's just do a little quick retrospective here. I don't usually talk too much about this, but James Earl Jones passed away earlier, a couple days ago, I think, earlier this week.
Yeah.
He was 93. And I'm going to mention, though, just because I think he does belong in one of those all-time great conversations. And also just because he's Vader. And Star Wars is my favorite films of all time. And Vader, for me, is the greatest villain that's ever existed.
Fantastic.
Yeah. So
Did you know we had a stutter?
I was reading that one of his obituaries on TV that, they said, I think at CNN or somewhere also that he was mute at one point, like on the bets. But then he went on to have this, like one of the most well-known voices and speaking.
Shocking, right?
enunciations.
Never count yourself out, kids. Never count it out.
No, it's crazy. Muffle says, I'm still sad about that. He was one of my voice acting heroes. He did do a lot of voice acting. Respect. He was one of the greats. Yeah, I mean, obviously besides Vader, though, I mean, he was Mufasa. That's my favorite Disney movie, Lion King. He was, King Jafar in
Oh
Coming
my
to America,
god! With yes,
which is one of his last roles on IMDb, 2021, and then Obi-Wan
Really?
Kenobi
I thought he
Obi-Wan
did
Kenobi
voices.
was 2022.
Did he not do any voices for the new Mufasa movie at all? That's
Yes, but that was in 2019.
oh,
I got the list up right here. He did Mufasa in the live action one.
right.
20
not the new-
Obi-Wan
not the
Kenobi
new
is his
one.
last credited thing as the voice of Vader.
Oh, okay.
oh okay.
So he didn't do anything for the new one. Okay, for the new Mufasa prequel movie or whatever.
Oh, I forgot that was coming out.
Yeah.
It's not on this list unless it's in. I don't know. They usually have it.
No, if it's coming out, so its production's done. So
done,
if
right,
he did a voice, it would have been in there.
But he did 100 and there's 190 credits here on IMDb, so that's a lot of movies.
That's a lot.
It
Holy
shows.
moly!
Anything? I mean, you know what? Also, Best of the Best. I remember from which is it's a kind of a cult classic karate movie, martial arts movie. But he was the coach in that for the U.S. team.
Oh my god! Yeah.
I don't know any other thing. I don't know any other roles you guys want to mention. That
An article mentioned Field of Dreams.
yes, of course, Field of Dreams.
He
He was in the first three Patriot Game, Hunt for Red October movies, the Jack Ryan movies.
he was Bleeding Gums Murphy in The Simpsons.
Oh, I didn't know. I didn't know. Also, he did a voice in Stargate SG-1. It says here. I did not in one episode. I did not know
I thought
that.
it was a character, wasn't he? He was a voice only.
Well, a voice of an alien probably is what it is.
Oh.
But yeah, man, he did a lot of stuff. Oh, he was the narrator in Sloane's Judge Dredd. You know that?
I
No,
haven't seen it, so I don't know.
Oh my god, you've never seen that one?
Judge
That's-
Dredd is it's a good one.
I
Yeah.
love it. He plays himself in Naked Gun 33 and a third.
Oh,
Naked Gun movies. I forgot all about those.
They're
movies.
redoing it.
You know what? Why not? I hope they can because they're not allowed to be funny anymore because everyone's so dang offended by everything. You can't even crack a joke. Nobody knows how to take themselves lightly.
Well, let's see.
So
what we
I
got
don't know
here in
how
the
they're going
chat.
to do that humor because that is some straight up potty humor and I love it
We need
so
to raise
much.
money
And I hope they don't ruin it.
We need to raise money to buy a cow for Jeff. You know who the organic milk factory, right? Okay. I love seeing James Earl Jones saying the alphabet on Sesame Street. It showed on the second episode. He was on a Sesame Street. And yes, he was in Doctor Strangelove as well. If you could, yes, you could build it, they will come. That's Field of Gene's great quote. Sandlot, Muffles tells us. Roots.
Oh yeah, he plays the old man. He plays the old man with the dog.
I love that he and Carrie got to finally meet each other in the Big Bang Theory. Oh, he and Carrie Fisher. That's where they met in the Big Bang Theory. That's cool. I didn't realize they had never met, but I guess that makes sense, right? Because he would just do the voice later. For Vader.
he did 2.5 hours in a room, and that was it.
So I was telling Francis before we went live on a Variety article I read just before the show. It said on Star Wars: A New Hope and Empire, he actually asked to not be credited because he didn't want to take away from David Prowse, who played Vader on screen, which I thought was that's really noble of him.
You know, really, wow.
So what a cool guy. And I didn't know he was a fellow stutterer. I will forever remember his Big Bang Theory episode.
Yep.
He was not even, yes, for the Star Wars because of what I just said. You got it, Johnny.
Wait, well, you said he was a narrator for what? He's narrator for Third Rock from the Sun.
He's narrated for a few things, but Judge Dredd and some, yeah. For third, yeah, yep. And he's uncredited for all that stuff, actually, it says.
Yeah, uncredited, yeah.
Well, at least he got his credit here on IMDb. That's good. Scary Movie 4 narrator. Well, you know, that makes total sense. He's got so many narrator credits because his voice, man, right? Like,
Right? That voice,
is
yeah.
How did I'm just surprised he never got to be the voice of God with Morgan Freeman.
But you know what? He did. There's a thing called James Earl Jones reads the Bible.
Yeah, but okay.
So he's kind of.
Yeah.
Remember that Bible thing I sent you, Jeff?
What'd you send me?
I know it's gonna sound all religious, but remember it was from the Old Testament. I was rereading
yes,
the whole
yes.
thing about Cain and Abel, and it literally says in the Bible that there will be superheroes that are talked about. Like it says
Yes.
it. So before Jesus was even around, we had superheroes.
That's right.
So yep.
I also like because one of my favorite rides at Disney is Star Tours. He did the voice of Vader for Star Tours as well.
Oh, okay. There you go. Check that out. He was all over the place. This guy.
Yep. All right. Well, yes. Rest in peace, Mr. Jones. You were one of my favorites. Definitely missed. But 93. That's a good run.
Yeah.
Right? 93? That's a nice one. That's some stuff.
Yeah. Johnny says, "Amen, sister," to Delaney there.
He
All
did
right.
a lot. He has so many credits. Yeah. 190 credits.
Yeah, like
to his name,
almost 200.
so,
That's impressive.
Now that's like each movie is a credit. Is that what you're saying?
That's
Like
every movie or show is a credit.
okay,
But like multiple episodes still is one credit of a show.
got ya.
All right, let's go to our second super geeky question. Yes. So if you're a fan of games like Fortnite, well, there's one called Farlight 84 that Francis and I have played, and hopefully maybe later tonight because there's a new thing debuting for it. They're introducing a Pokemon type system of creature catching. So if you could capture any kind of creature, let's say you were in a Pokemon type world, and that doesn't have to be Pokemon itself, but let's say you could go around capturing creatures, whether they're real or fantastical type creatures. What would you want to capture? What kind of
Dragon.
Dragon? Okay.
What are you doing to dragon?
Ride it. Smite everybody who aggravates me. So I suggest everybody just change their attitude right now. Okay. No, I would love to have a dragon. They're crazy and they're smart. It's controlled chaos.
Yeah, the dragon is a great
It's not
choice.
going to be an octopus, Francis.
That's true.
I don't like the water.
Yeah, but you could punch fish.
It's true.
I mean, punching fish.
I'm gonna think about it because when you say it like that, I don't want to miss out on a punch on the fish face. I don't want to miss out on that.
No, we don't.
I feel like on my deathbed, I would like never punched a fish in the face.
Muffles, tell us your answers in the chat, folks. What creature you want to catch? Muffles
What about
points
you,
out
Jeff?
that Muffles points out though that James Earl Jones did nearly 2 rolls for every year he was alive. That's true. It's cool. All right, what do we got here? We got monsters from Monster Hunter Now, which is a video game. Pierre says it would be his choices. Oh, so listeners may says She-Hulk. Well, I guess that would be nice if you could have She-Hulk pop out of a little Pokeball anytime you wanted.
I want a little capybara. That would be awesome if one of those just popped out.
Oh, that's a good choice.
They're not little.
Yeah, but seriously, you want?
Neither
it
is a
doesn't
dragon.
matter. I'm still gonna cuddle the shit out of that fucker.
Yeah.
Like, oh my
The big
god,
ones.
I want to give it niggies, pet it all the time, dress it up.
That's a great thing about these Pokeball things. It can be any size you want, right? And
Yeah,
That's true.
catch them all. Yeah,
is that your Poke pose?
it is like this.
Oh,
Rekeep. Oh, there's a capybara. Yep, she's with you. Tammy is.
Yes.
Anything
like any creature.
I like all. Well, I mean, dolphins would be great if I was in the water because that's my favorite. But I love like Australian type ones like kangaroos, koalas. I like those kind of.
All right. We're picking up what you're putting down.
Also, kangaroos are very fierce. So if I had it on my team, I think you could really do some damage.
wait, so you're fight. So we're fighting with them.
We don't know. I was not the question, but you could fight with them if you wanted to.
You could
if you're gonna go Pokemon style, right?
Yeah.
Or you could just chill out with them, be friends, Victor says Salem the cat from the Chilling Adventures of Sabrina.
So talking cat.
Oh, well that's great. I'm gonna take Binks from Hocus Pocus. Binks the talking cat.
I don't think the cat talks in the Netflix Sabrina. I don't think so.
Well, he just wants the cat then. He doesn't have to talk.
What about like the three-banded armadillo? Bam.
Who? What kind of
armadillo? The three-banded armadillo, because that's the one that rolls.
Oh.
Did you know that armadillo will like throw themselves on like on things if they think it's going to be a predator, they'll just jump on it and try to suffocate it out.
I did not know that.
They're nuts.
Do they ever roll like a bowling ball and try to knock it over?
But not all of them. Only certain ones. Like there's
when they do that, is it an attack to roll or just to get away?
I think it could be. I think it's a defense, so you can't get in at it because it's all plated.
Like a snail. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think it does the Pokemon roll coming at you, but
that'd be cool.
That would be. Well, if it's my wish, then yes, it does.
Tammy says fictional creatures would be a golden fire lizard from Pern. Okay, yeah, that's like a dragon type.
Oh, and that's
dragon.
The question.
Love it.
Fictional, yeah. Doesn't have to. Yeah.
Nope, can be. Doesn't have to be real.
I want the dragon from Damsel. I want that dragon.
Oh, I haven't seen
Damsel.
That. It's the Netflix movie with Millie Bobby Brown.
Oh yeah,
that dragon is beautifully done. The drawings of it are fantastic. I cannot believe. Yeah, it's really well done.
What about you, Francis?
It's huge. Yeah, it's big.
What do you capture?
I mean, for real animals, maybe like a hippo. I think.
Ooh.
Okay.
Probably. That's pretty dangerous.
They can be fierce too. Yeah.
They are dangerous. Absolutely.
Yeah, for fictional.
I'm trying to think of some good fiction.
Fairy, maybe. Is fairy a creature?
What if you could get the
Tinkerbell? You saying Tinkerbell?
Lucky Charms, Leprechaun. What are you talking about? I don't know.
Magic. Gold.
Never ending story. Falcor.
Oh, Falcor.
Falcor's not a fairy. No, I know what you mean.
No,
yeah.
Well,
but no, that'd be a great creature to have.
He's so freaking cute.
Dragon.
That thing. Damn.
That's a great choice. And I love that movie. I love the theme song.
I love the turtle.
No one picks our text. They just let him drown in the lake.
The horse?
Yeah.
Wait, are we getting it right this time? Tammy always
our text is. Well, I mean, Tammy will fix it.
We can never remember if it's the guy or the horse.
Tammy will fix it for us if it's not our tax and it's like
I
somebody
think
else.
it is our
think
tax.
it's the
That's your
horse.
thing. I think
I
because I
think it's-
remember the kid yelling as the kid's like, "Come on, sadness!" Like
But the kid has a similar name.
the horse
Atrio.
gets all sad and can't pull itself out.
Tammy says, OMG, I want Falcor too. And she also says, the dragon from Damsel needs a hug. Yes, I will die by Danger Floof. Or Dragon Floof, maybe.
Right?
Oh.
I would too. That's probably how I'm going to die. Is probably petting something I have no business touching. I'm telling you right now.
Victor wants a sandworm from Dune. Might cause too much damage, but why not? Ooh,
Right?
wow.
What do you care? Especially if it's your sandworm, it's going to do your bidding, right?
You can
So
ride
there
it.
it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're assuming that's what happens when you capture them.
Yeah, well, we're making a lot of assumptions
Well,
because I want to
the-
I want a dragon that's probably going to eat my face off in 2 seconds. But okay, I'm like, oh look, I got you. I'm dead.
What are the people called in the sand people in Dune? Well, anyway, but don't they?
Oh, the Fremen. The Fremen.
They ride the dragons, like walk along the sandworms, right? That's their skill, right?
They ride sandworms.
Ride the sandworms, yeah. So
yeah,
they
the
can do
Fremen,
it.
yeah.
Victor can do it.
Yeah.
Atreyu
got
is the
this.
kid. Artex is the horse. You got it, Francis. You nailed it. Good job.
Treyo is a good name for a horse.
It's a good name for a kid too.
Well, it sounds like I'll trade you. Like it was like a
Yeah,
kid
I'll
wanted
trade-
to
I'll
trade
trade
something
you.
but couldn't say it all. Like I trade you.
I didn't realize the name of the place that Artax died is the Swamps of Sadness.
Yeah, swamps of sadness because the horse was getting sad and he couldn't come out. He couldn't because he
Yeah.
was getting taken over by the sad.
That is sad. I didn't
No,
remember
I'm
he
sad.
died.
I'm
Jeez,
I'm
thanks for
Artax.
bumming everybody out. All right. What other creatures, folks, in the chat do you want to capture, real or fictional?
You still
Yeah,
haven't said one, right? Yeah.
No, I did real ones. I'm trying to think of a good fictional one. How about, do Ewoks count?
Yeah, of
Sure,
course
yeah.
they count. Are you
I'll take
kidding
an
me?
Ewok. I'll take an
Freaking
Ewok.
damn teddy bear and hoodie. I love
Yeah.
that thing.
Ewoks. I love Ewoks. Now, a truly dangerous real creature is a Jack Russell Terrier named Spunky. Is that your dog?
Well, they're endlessly energetic. Not my. I mean, it must be his dog, right?
Well, he's
Spunky?
named Spunky, unless he just picked that name.
Jack Russells are tough. They're too much energy. They're like
There
children.
is so much happening with them,
They're like
right? It's like they're
children.
bigger than their bodies. They just yeah.
Yeah, they're like toy dogs, but like on
On
sugar.
the inside, yeah, it's a Roddy on the
Yeah,
inside.
it's
Or
rough.
yeah, it's like a chicken hawk of dogs. It's like
Yeah, it's rough. I had one. It's so hard. They want
it is
attention
his
all
dog.
the time. All the time.
oh
That's a
yeah,
tough
right.
one.
Do this. You want to do something? You want to go somewhere? You want to do something? Let's do something right now. We should do something. We should definitely be doing
Always.
things. You're like, oh my god.
Always.
Sit.
Yeah.
Oh, if Falcor was my friend, I would get my favorite pony Max back. Oh, wait, can Falcor... Oh, I guess, can we get friends
Really?
back?
Can Falcor bring people back from the dead?
I didn't know
That is-
Falcor.
Or is that like in the world? Can that happen? And then when he goes into the never-ending story world?
So if Falcor can do that, he's just like Artax. Nah.
Yeah, right. Maybe Falcor was like, then he's gonna start hanging out with the horse. I'm gonna go scratch. I don't think so.
Well, the horse was competition.
Well, that's what I'm saying. So he's like, scratch the horse. Who cares? Snuff him out. Boom, boom, out. Falcor's looking awesome, and he looks so cute. You wouldn't believe it. You would never believe that he was capable of something so diabolical. He's a little,
Diabolical.
with a sweet little puppy face,
Diabolical.
but he's diabolical Falcor.
All right, folks, you can keep putting your answer in the chat if you like, but we'll move on here to our Patreons, and then we'll do our last game, which is Let's Geek It On Dating Game. And you can, by the way, you can ignore the last thing in the document. I forgot to tell you, Delaney. That's just the thing Francis came up with last week. We're going to try to do the Indiana Jones thing. Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway, but yeah, you can help us with the Patreons though. Patrons. I want that living paperclip from Microsoft Office. Oh my God, I remember that. The helper.
Yeah.
Paperclip guy.
Yes, he was
Clippy.
so fun.
This is
To look up
Clippy.
the eyebrows,
Clippy.
right? Yeah.
He
Mhm.
was cute. Falcor did bring our tax back. Did you not watch the end? He brings everyone back.
Oh, I don't remember.
It's just been too long. I haven't seen it since I was a
It's
kid.
been
Yeah.
obviously too long. We bounced.
That's the reason to rewatch it though. Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Thank you, Tammy. All right, let's thank our patrons. Folks, you can go to patreon.com/supergeekedup if you want to support us. It's very helpful and we really appreciate it. You can also be really awesome like Victor, who did a super chat earlier at the very beginning of the show. He did $20. That's amazing. Thank you again, Victor Snyder. But there's a little dollar symbol below your chat. You can do any amount of one-time super chat if you want. That helps as well. All right. We need should we do a theme of like kind of 80s electronic stuff or things in the 80s we were talking
That's
about?
tough. I mean, we've already talked a lot about it, so it's kind of.
Well, what do you want to do then?
Thanks, Muffles, for hanging out.
Oh, yes.
See you
We're going
later.
to be up in 5 hours. Yeah, it's so great to see you, Muffles. I hope you're back other weeks. It would be great to have a chat.
Lovely to meet you.
Yes, liking the video. Thank you. Would be great, Pierre. Liking and subscribing. Thanks, folks. Before you go, that would be great. And hitting the bell. All right.
It's okay. Yeah, no, because we mentioned a lot of them already.
Well, yeah,
so
but
we're
we can
kinda
say all
running
things about
low. Like scaring bullies into dumpsters.
Wait, what?
I don't remember. I guess Falcor is.
Yes, nice.
He's lucky. I thought he was just lucky, but okay.
All right, well, give me a topic then. For our
chat.
If you don't...
Yeah, put it out to the chat. What do you guys got? Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's right. They can give us a topic for the Patreon. That could be cool. Francis always poo-poos my ideas.
Well, I mean, we could, but I feel like we did it already.
Yeah, but we could. I don't know. Have them doing stuff there. We
right.
did talk a lot about it.
Old
I like
retail.
that. You guys
Okay,
are
so
like-
they want
Pierre.
the retail
See, now
chains.
when Pierre says it's okay.
Well, I mean, they're asking for it now.
Oh, you're asking for
You're
it.
asking
Francis.
for it, yeah. All right. Give us a danger. What's a danger floof, though? Is that
Oh,
like a
danger
cute-
floof is an animal that looks really cute, but will absolutely bite your face off.
Oh, okay.
Super
And-
villain them.
Like when you find a baby and you think it's a dog, and then you find out, no, that's not a dog. That's not a dog. It's a little bit of a, you got yourself a little wolfhoundy animal.
All right.
From the...
So I guess here we got three choices: old retail chains, danger floofs, or super villain.
Danger floofs, super villain danger floofs you find in old retail
Retail
stores.
chains. Well, Craig Allen Poole. I wish I knew chains in England, in the UK. That would be perfect for him, but I don't.
Chains.
Like old retail chains, in UK because he's
Oh.
in Wales. You know any? No, off the top of your head, no.
That are gone? No.
Or that exist now.
Well, yeah, Tesco's.
Oh, that's a grocery
there's-
store, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Waymo. No, it's not Waymo. That's not it.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Craig Allen Poole. I'm gonna go a different way. You're the pool man, that evil villain that comes and drains everyone's pool in the middle of the night when they're not looking, and then you dive in and crack your head on the bottom of the pool.
That's not what he's draining.
Come on. All right. You Francis, do the next one. I'll be right back.
Okay. Oh. Jeez.
I
Super
love
villain
it.
floofs. What's a super villain floof? Rachel J. Your evil jackrabbit pick and save will kill us all one day. Oh, there you go. You name the villainous dangerous floofs after defunct retail chains. So that's we're gonna name the animals on the old retail chains. That's what we'll do.
We're naming the animals. Danger floofs are going to be named after retail chains.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I named a jackrabbit, killer rabbit. Did I say jackrabbit? I don't remember.
Yes, you did.
Okay, yeah. After Pick and Save, before it became Big Lots.
Okay. All right. So now Greg and Rena Harvey goes to Delaney, right?
Yes.
Gregory, yes. Now, again, we're going with danger floofs on this one because I would like to say the panther because it is beautiful, luxurious. I should be able to pet it. I don't know if you guys, Greg and Rena are going to let me pet you. So maybe it'll be dangerous, kind of like that. So thank you, Greg and Rena Horvey. Today, you are the panther.
Well, panthers are cool. Tammy Anderson. I guess not really dangerous necessarily, but I'll put you on with Falcor and Carl Urban, a shirtless Carl Urban riding Falcor with you holding on behind him and riding it together.
She's in front. How about he's holding on to her?
That's fine too. But I thought she would like to hold his bare naked body. But either way, I guess it's good, right? Yeah.
Like,
Oh, you want him to grab her? Come
if he
on.
was coming out from the back,
All right.
Jeff,
so much-
I see. It's
I get it. Yep.
So much
it
cupping.
is so much. It
What a
is. It's
cupping.
pulling all of the things.
All right. You got to go.
All right, so Johnny Pappas, of course, the infamous and scary um hedgehog sort of. No, it's not a hedgehog. What's the one that they're spiky but they're not hedgehogs?
Porcupines.
Porcupines. Thank you. They're danger flukes because you can hurt yourself with a porcupine. Named after, of course, everyone's favorite defunct sports goods store, Dick's, now known as Chick's.
What?
Yeah, we have a Dick's sporting goods store that changed their name to Chick's.
They're still dicks where I am.
Oh, well, I hear they're Chick's now. Or maybe it was Chick's to Dick's, actually. It might have been Chick's to Dick's then.
I've never.
It might have been Chick's.
That's funny though. What is a sporting goods store just for women?
No, it was just a regular. The guy's name was Chick, I think.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
yeah. But then,
I've never heard of
You
that. Dirk's
from
has been around for a long
Chicks?
time.
yeah. From Chick's to
Anyway, but
Dick's.
since we sometimes call Johnny Big Daddy, I think Big Daddy is actually would be also a good name for a store if it ever existed. You know?
Oh, that's too
That
bad
would be great, yeah.
No, I don't.
Yeah.
They wouldn't call it Big Daddy though.
No, I'm saying that's a good name for like a strip club. Big
Oh
Daddies.
yeah, there's probably a defunct strip club named Big Daddy's out there somewhere.
It's probably an
Maybe.
operating one.
Oh, I forgot about this. Okay,
All right.
anyway.
Francis
Michael
Thompson.
Gilstrap, we would like to send out a big fat thank you. And now a danger floof. I'm gonna have to go with a koala. And they look so cute, as I'm sure you are too. But yet, they do not mess around. You do not want a koala pissed off. They're actually pretty dangerous. And I'm sure, unlike Gilstrap here, they do carry the syphilis. Not saying that's you, sir. I don't know. I want to thank you, but I'm going to go with the koala.
Thought it was
And you guys are going to stop at Radio Shack. Why not? You know, you want to go there with your, so make sure your camera's working. Because if you've got a koala, you're going to want to take pictures. And now you don't know if your Polaroid Instamatic works. So you're going to have to go to Radio Shack and see what you can do.
Wow, that was the longest Patreon shout out ever. Good job.
Insta-
That's right. Boom!
Oh my God,
Hold it. I didn't even know if that
Instamatic.
was a thing, but there it is.
Dash
Yeah.
V. Thank you to Dash V. I'm going to stick in Australia, like with koalas there, and go kangaroos. You're going to have a kangaroo, and kangaroos are very dangerous. He's going to kick you so hard. He's going to kick you all the way across the Australian outback to an electronics boutique. He's going to kick you back in time to an electronics boutique.
Thank you.
Which Dash V would enjoy because he's a big video game guy.
Thank you, Victor. Big Daddy Babe Barn for Johnny Pappas. Big Daddy Babe Barn.
Oh, that's it. That's a good name. All right, you got Terry Field.
I feel like it should be Big Baddie. Then it's all bees. Big Baddie Babe Farm.
Ooh, there you go.
Farm.
Look at
Big
that.
Daddy Babe Barn.
You changed it to farm.
I know. I changed the farm. Big Baddie Babe Barn.
Hard to say.
It's hard.
All right.
Yeah.
Just do
Delaney.
that.
Okay, sorry, Terry Field. Terry Field, you remind me of those dangerous ligers. Because lions and tigers weren't bad enough. You had to be the adorable yet dangerous ligers named Alpha Beta from the old, apparently it was an old supermarket I remember as a kid called Alpha Beta.
What are ligers from though?
Liger is a combination of tiger and lion.
No, but what is it from?
Originally, I heard it in Napoleon Dynamite, but I want to say it's
Yeah.
a real thing.
Okay. It's not. No, there's no.
Actually, yes, they have mixed tigers and lions.
Is it a liger?
Like, wait. Do you mean
Go
like?
ahead, do a little
You
search.
mean like?
see-
You mean like
yeah.
genetically they've
Well,
been fucking
yeah.
around with it, or so that's not real then.
Like, yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I don't know that naturally. And again, they can say that all they wanted. I didn't see it, so I can't. Yeah.
All right. So you got the last one, Delaney.
What do we do with Jaloo? What creature? Come on.
A
Yeah.
creature.
Well, yeah, we got to give him something. He needs a little danger floof. And what is another creature that seems
What's a
like
good?
it would
What's
be
he?
cool?
He loves anime. What's a good anime animal?
Ooh, a nice anime. Ooh.
I don't know. Bear? No. Bear. I mean, they do pandas a lot.
Yeah,
I
pandas.
do
Do
like
panda.
the panda.
Do panda.
The panda. I would absolutely say that, Julie. We should. Are we gonna ride the pandas, and does the panda allow it? Because if it actually, who cares if it allows it, Julie? We're getting on this thing and we're riding off into the sunset before we stop at Circuit City. You know, well, actually, no, we'll do it. We'll eat a little lunch, then we'll go to Circuit City. Me, you, and yeah, that's what's gonna happen.
Get your
So,
$1 hot dog at
thank you.
Costco's and then go to Circuit City.
Right, we're gonna go get a $1 hot dog. That's well. That's
By the way, riding a panda would be good for Costco because it's so big. You could just ride around the aisles.
right. Just pandaing out like all I want. Nobody's gonna
Wait,
stop
are you the
me.
one, Delaney, or someone else who worked at Costco's?
I worked at
And you
Sam's Club. I was a
Sam's Club and you
rollerblader.
rollerblader,
Yep,
right?
I was a rollerblader like
Yeah.
1,000 years ago. Yep.
Patreon.com/super geeked up, folks, or you can do a YouTube super chat. Thank you so much to all our patrons, no matter what level you're at. We appreciate it. They're a mix of lion and tiger. They're extra large creature, or loin and tiger. Okay.
They are a loin is a loin. Like a
Yeah,
loin.
I agree, Johnny. I don't think it has to be defunct at all, particularly if you're running it. All this talk about chains, sticks and stones may break my bones, but chains and whips excite me. Okay, nice, Tammy.
Now I'm gonna be singing that song. Oh, no.
Rihanna.
Yeah.
And Pierre, there was a Woolworths by me when I was growing up, and my grandfather called it the 5 and dime because that's how everything used to be 5 and 10 cents there.
Mm-hmm. I remember the Woolworths. Wow.
All right, last game, folks. Francis, what is it?
Yeah, hey, it's the Let's Get It On dating game.
Let's geek it on.
Let's get Geek It On. Yeah.
We are going to get it on, but
we're gonna get on with Geek It On. Let's Geek It On dating game. Where you get to pick, you give us names of I guess
wait, hold on. We got to decide who's guessing first.
Yeah.
Delaney, do you want a character or
she
guess?
was a character last time.
Yeah, but what do you want?
No, I didn't have to guess last time because you guys were crazy characters.
Oh,
you were
she did.
She
did have to guess.
Oh, did you guess last? Or did you guess last time?
Yeah.
All right, here I'll be the guesser.
Put it this way, I don't care. Either way, I'm game.
Okay.
So whatever you want to do.
I switched off the chat. I'll be the guesser.
Oh. Okay.
So you two play characters.
Okay. So chat room, go ahead and give us a list of characters.
Yeah, give us what you got, kids.
I did, Bobby. Just give us a list of fictional characters, real ones, not just made up ones, not any made up ones, really, real ones, like I don't know, like Batman or Harley Quinn, stuff like that. Like you can pick those types of characters, like Jessica Rabbit. Oh, I mentioned one, but anyway.
Why did you just wow?
But I'm just saying those are good examples, for characters. If you want to go ahead and put it on the list, and you can put more than one too at a time. Don't have
put
to
as
just
many
do
as
the one.
Give them a lot of choices, folks. And then Delaney and Francis will pick one each. I will ask them dating questions and try to figure out who they are because they're going to answer in character, and I'm assuming they will not be Jessica Rabbit.
No.
But they're giving us a good list of names.
Jessica Rabbit costume.
I mean, you can. So while we're doing that.
Oh, I just noticed your Twitter post had Ash from Pokemon in it. That's nice.
Oh yeah, it's always time, but.
All right.
So have you picked one there? And do you have one?
Do I? Yes, I do.
You do. Oh, you do. Okay.
Just share some links here as you guys are choosing. Delaney.parker.com and dparker50 on TikTok. That's where you can check Delaney out. And Big Daddies. I'm just kidding.
I mean, yeah.
That's where you can find Francis.
I mean, that's a real character.
Big Daddies.
That's a real character. That's a real thing. That is a character. All right. We're ready to go, I think.
You guys both know your characters? Okay. She's making notes.
It's right here. I think I got it.
All right, Francis, you'll be batch
one. I don't know
one.
enough. I don't know about
Francis,
I was going to pick one, but I didn't know enough.
Delaney will be batch 2. All right. This is the Let's Geek It on dating game, folks. All right. Batch number 1. Boy, you know, I was just talking about all these awesome stores back in the 80s and 90s with my 2 buddies. Which of those kind of old stores, like, you know, Electronics Boutique, Radio Shack, would you most be likely to visit?
I almost want to change my character, but anyway, well,
Now we're in
It doesn't have to be
know.
electronic. It could be any
Kinda.
old store.
There's one that just came up that I'm like, oh,
No.
that's kind of funny. Anyway, all right. Oh, well, my favorite. Oh yeah, those old stores. I love those old stores.
Wow, that's so weird. Your voice just changed.
Yeah.
You got
My-
all sultry about it. I like
Yeah,
that.
I
character.
so many good stores when I existed and lived. I mean, I'm alive now, sort of. Anyway,
Thank God. The last time I dated a zombie, it was terrible.
I loved the it's gone now, but the Horsemen of Gibraltar. That was my favorite store. My God, they would give me like they were, I don't know, it was so bleeding cool. I loved it so much. It was such a really cool place. But
Bleeding
sadly,
cool.
no
Interesting.
longer existing.
Hmm.
Well, that's my lack of a British accent. Actually, I should have a British. Should have an accent, but I don't have
Well,
one.
do it next time.
No, I don't have one.
no.
I'm not gonna give him an accent. That's too easy.
Okay. Even weird. All right. So a batch number 2. Oh yeah. You know, I was just talking about those dollar pizza hot dogs at Costco. What's your favorite place to go eat?
$1.50.
$1.50. Excuse me.
Don't really have a favorite place because sometimes you gotta eat on the go. So no place I can take, but I like to just swing in and swing out. Usually, like just hit a hot dog cart or something. I gotta tell you, I like that being in the city, just being in the streets. We can just hit
so
the
you're a
cart. Keep
swinger.
it moving. A bit of a swinger, yeah.
You have a pineapple right outside your door.
I could.
Pink flamingo. You one or the other.
Upside down pineapple also.
Oh, pineapple, right?
Yeah, or something.
Pineapple.
Or pineapple. Okay, batch number 1. What's your ideal romantic date?
Well, I'm not going to be like those other guys and just, just spout game like blah, blah, blah. And I'm not going to do that stuff. I want to be real and say, I like a good night walk, under a beautiful moonlight. Often some maybe in some beautiful Eastern European country.
Mhm.
And we would just stroll around cobbled streets and stony staircases and large spired buildings. Just like that one store I said used to be that sold beautiful horseshoes. I miss those stores.
That sounds wonderful. Wow. All right. Batch number 2. What do you like to do for fun?
A little bit of vigilante on the weekends. I kind of like to vigilante it up. I do. I like to put my nose in everybody's business, make sure everyone's acting right, and if they're not, I'm gonna be in there and I'm gonna handle it. Okay. That's
Oh,
what I like to do.
wow. You're a
Yeah.
man or woman of action.
I am. That indeed. Keep that in mind when you pick me.
Oh, all right. Well, I like that confidence. All right. One more question for each of you. Batch number 1. If you saw a Victorian era English woman walking along at night, what would your instinct be to do?
Probably just I don't know, maybe get Brad Pitt or Tom Cruise or one of those two to go and talk to her and talk her up because I'm I don't do that stuff anymore. Like, I don't flirt. I don't like to get my teeth. I mean, my
Make
feet wet.
Seinfeld do it.
So what? Oh. No, but Tommy Cruise and Brad Pitt do the work for me. I
Oh
like
wow,
to
you
just
really
kinda
know him
sit
well. You
back.
call him Tommy. Yeah, oh, it's impressive.
Tommy, yeah. He's a
Tommy
he's a
Cruise.
he's a he's a pinball wizard.
Actually, now that makes a lot of sense that he's so ageless now. Thank you for pointing that out. Yeah.
Woo.
Likes to jump on couches.
That too. Yeah. All right. Last question for batch number 2.
It's too easy.
Do you what you know what? I'm trying to think of like a specific question here. Oh, I know. Oh, you know what? I just had to quit my last job. My boss was such a jerk. Have you ever worked with some boss who's just always yelling at you?
Yeah, actually, I do know how that feels. That you're working and you feel like you're finding the angles on something good, and you're trying to share that, but instead you just get a lot of heat. I can absolutely understand that, having a boss that yells at you a lot, but you can't. They don't really want to know in my personal life the reasons why I'm late or not showing up to things. So just got to take it. It's part of the whole gig.
Okay. Well, all right. Tough choices between you two. If I had to pick one, I think I would go with batch 2 if I was choosing a
Would not
batcher.
have guessed.
Of
I don't
course
think I
you
would have
would.
guessed in your shoes.
But I'm going to guess.
Good.
I'll see if I get. See, I
don't
feel
think I
strong on
could.
both, but maybe I'm wrong. We'll see.
I don't think I get it.
Francis, I believe, is Dracula.
See, I knew it was too easy.
And
It's
that's
too
why I
easy.
said Reinfeld, because Reinfeld is
Oh,
Dracula.
Renfield.
Oh, Redfield.
Redfield. Shit. There we go.
Oh.
That's his brother, Ryan. And Delaney, I believe, is Spider-Man.
You got it. Patty Parker. Sorry, Miss Parker.
Oh, I totally thought you were what Victor thought you were.
Storm?
Swinging.
No, he thought you were
That's what I was
Tarzan.
guessing.
Thought you were
Oh,
Tarzan
okay.
because of the swinging and stuff. I'm like,
See, I immediately thought swinging through the city rather
Swing
than.
through the city.
No, I
Thank
thought
you.
vines,
You
and
did
I'm
get
like,
it. All right.
no.
Yeah, I got them both. Let's see. Wow, there are a lot of choices here in the chats. That's cool though. Bobby joined. Hello, Bobby. Delaney Parker is my wife.
Well, there you go.
Oh, really? Okay.
Oh, maybe. Wait, what? I thought I meant the character you were playing, but that doesn't make sense either, right? Spider-Man is your wife. Dracula. Oh, Tarzan. Yeah, okay. He thought Tarzan.
See, I thought so too.
He got the
I would have
Dracula,
gotten
though.
that. I would have totally.
And I
gotten
thought that, and that's why I said the
All
city.
right, I
to
feel
make
good
sure.
then. I got Spider.
Yeah, I said the city to make sure because
See, now this makes sense though, because I asked about the boss because of J. Jonah Jameson, and when you gave me a weird look, France, I was like, oh shit, maybe I'm wrong now.
Yeah, because I was thinking, who's the boss?
Who's the boss?
I mean,
of
Tony
Tarzan?
Danza is.
Yeah,
Tony Danza is. But
what's up, Angela? Sorry.
That's a good Tony Danza.
Oh wait, Ayo.
Tom Cruise's underwear.
that's the one I wanted to do. I wanted to be that.
Oh,
I'm like, but I don't know how. I
Yikes.
was like, oh, how do I change?
And she was
the
sounding
beat?
muffled the whole time, like I'm just.
Yeah,
You're
I just didn't
great.
know how to do it. I was trying to think of that approach. I'm like, how would I do it? Because I could.
well,
do
you
it. I
worked
think
you
I
worked in
could.
Tom Cruise though, Interview with the Vampire, right?
Oh yeah. I was gonna say.
So I got yours on the second one, your second answer. Like what? Hang on, Gibraltar. Did he? Is that where he?
No.
was
I
landed?
was trying to think of old Victorian named stores that wouldn't
okay.
exist anymore
Is that
versus
an actual
like a
store?
real one. No, it's not. But
Okay.
I mean, like,
I didn't
don't
think
know.
so.
I don't think they had names like John's Butcher or something like that, right? Like they probably had stuff like that as like a name
I
for.
feel like it would be
a
names
store.
from Harry Potter would work though too, like
Mm,
something and
oh,
something and something,
Sure,
Yeah.
sure.
with the ampersand. Delaney, is that
Well-
news to you that Bobby is the person you were married to?
You know what? Yes, but
Yeah, because I
Sure.
met your husband. That's not Bobby, right?
I am not. No.
Maybe it's a secret husband.
But did you guys know? I'm gonna absolutely. Speaking of old Victorian, I got to do extra work for the Gilded Age,
Yes. You
and
should
it
talk
was
about
a
that.
lot of fun. I've never done that stuff before, so it was really great. So for 4 days, I got to walk around in Victorian clothes that were very, very heavy,
That's right.
double corsets. And I will tell you, I got credit because I was one of the only women there that can undress myself from a double corset and all that, all those clothes. And she's like, I can't believe you did that. I'm like, I was so hot. I was like, I would have chewed that thing off if I had to. Like, listen. By the time she got over me, I'm like, it's already done. Like these young little girls they're not used to the corset. I was like squeezing. I literally bodily functions were ending because I squeezed that corset so hard. I don't even care. But yeah, the clothes were heavy. It was fun. But that's my Victorian.
So what? If you're allowed to talk about it, can you say what scene? Like what kind of you were doing?
I'm
the scenes?
in a scene at the church that they did in Albany, and
Yeah.
I'm in. I might be anyway a scene on a street because one of the characters comes out and you see me and my other person that I'm walking with walking down the street. We're pedestrians, and then in the church scene, I'm.
So what?
I can't. I'm so excited that I'm afraid to even speak it because it's.
Did you see any of the? This is going to be for season 3, by the way, folks. The Guild
Season 3, yeah, it's one of the biggest scenes of the year, and I'm talking a choice spot, and I will be dumbfounded when I see my big russet potato on the screen because you're gonna. I'm so happy that I got to do it, and it was a lot of work. I admit this; those were 16-hour days, and it sounds like, oh well, what's the big deal? But when you're wearing it was summer, wearing satin that is not breathable. And when you are extra, which is basically like we're furniture that they get to move around all day. So you stand up and sit down, and you stand up and you sit down, and you go over there, you sit down, you stand up, like literally 16-hour days of just being told what to do. So, yeah.
Yep.
That last day, it got punchy because it was really hot and my MS was starting to make me get bajiggity.
Wait, how many days did you do it for?
4.
Oh, so you're eligible for a SAG card.
I guess so.
Oh, because you need 3
but
days.
But don't
right?
you have to do a waiver or something like that or whatever? I worked 4 days straight. Like 4, I mean, not straight, but.
If to get a SAG card as an extra, all you need to do is perform as an extra for 3 full days on set and make sure to ask for your. Oh, you have to ask for a voucher every day, though.
Oh, I got. I mean, I don't know if I got voucher. Well, I did. I filled out you get a voucher every day. It's like everything's done online, and I did. Like you have to go and see it and approve it.
You're gonna get screeners and stuff or whatever.
I hope so. Like I gotta tell you,
no, that's only if she joined SAG.
I would love to. I would love to. If anyone in the ether can hear me, I would love to.
Right now, she's SAG eligible.
Such an experience. Like this was my year of 50, so I promised myself I would do all the things that I wanted to do, and it was really, really hard. But I got to tell you, all the work to get there was worth it. Because when they first started filming up here, I physically wasn't even able to do it. So this was a really big, So just being able to stand those clothes and do it.
Very expensive union dues. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh no, it's okay. I'm always ignorant, but yeah, it was quite an experience to finally get to do it. So it was awesome. So
good.
Oh, that's fantastic, man. That's so cool.
You should get in on that. I don't know why you're not. Like you'd be great at it too.
No, trust me. Listen, I spent many years as a filmmaker.
Oh, that's right. You're like this. So the dust, the shine wore off for Jeff. He's
dude,
like,
one day I worked a 23-hour day on somebody's film.
It doesn't. I don't doubt it at all because it literally we were working right down to the last of it.
So I prefer writing now, but making films was fun. I still help my friends sometimes, but I was only an extra once, and it sucked mainly. The only reason I did it is because my girlfriend at the time was an actress, and she was like, "Come down to New York City. I need you to be an extra with me." I was like, "All right, fine." I got dragged down there for a movie that never released. It went straight to DVD. It was Damon Wayans and Lisa Kudrow.
Who cares? Like you got to do it. Like that's.
But I didn't really. I wanted to make movies, right? I didn't care about being in them. But here's the thing: we were in like an auditorium where this Damon Wayans character was like performing. He was like a rapper or something, and they sent me to a different area in the auditorium than my girlfriend. Right? I was actually in a better spot. But we're supposed to like be up there dancing and like dancing to the
feeling like you're doing it, you know?
Yeah. So I have girls I have other extras around me that are girls, and we're bumping hits because we're supposed to. But then of course my girlfriend gets mad about that, and I'm doing that, and I'm like,
what?
I know.
Oh come on.
I know. So that actually, after the lunch break, I just went and sat by her, And even though it's a continuity error, since I'm in film, I'm like, there's no way they're gonna fucking know this. There's so many people here. There's no way they're gonna know that I'm not in the right spot. So I did that to make her happy.
Now then, do you know? I'm sure you do what tiling is called.
What's
Kind of
tiling?
crazy. All right. Well, the scene that they needed is like supposed to be like, say there's supposed to be 500 people in the room. What they'll do if they only have 150 is they just keep moving those 150 people. They'll move you into different areas and shuffle up how everyone
Oh,
looks. So
yeah.
when they put it all together, it looks like a really big full space, but it is not.
Yeah. It's kind of like the Roger Corman effect.
It's the 150 tired, sweaty,
Yeah.
crazed maniacs.
My old assistant director who used to always work with me would say Roger Corman could take 5 guys in a bush and make it look like a Roman army or something.
I'm blown away. And the use of the smoke machine, I wasn't aware of how many times, like they use that so much in those things because they say the way it refracts light, it changes the mood and how it looks on screen. Like even like again, we're doing a church scene. They had smoke, but you don't really see it as much as it just creates a little bit more of an ethereal effect, I guess.
Ooh, yeah.
That and
Well,
those huge. They put out cherry pickers with such bright light into the church that it looked like it was morning sun for 14 hours. And then we would go outside and it's 11 o'clock at night. And it was like a real big,
day for
like
night.
smash into the wall for your body. Because for some reason, of course, your body's like, it's so early. And then you go outside like, oh my God, what?
wow.
Yeah, it
No,
messed.
there's a lot of cool film tricks they can do. Yeah.
And it took me a while to get. I can't believe like that's the stuff. And I'm not trying to be all pity weird, but that's when I realized my MS is because at first I'm like, I can do this. This is awesome. This is awesome. But then when my body stopped, it was like, oh, we're stopped. And then I'm literally still tired. It's been 2 weeks, and I'm still like, holy crap! Like it took way more out of me than I could have possibly anticipated. But I would totally do it again. Anytime.
Well, that's awesome. I bet they'll invite you back for the next.
I hope so.
Season.
I just want to show my kids that no matter what your diagnosis, all that jazz, you're not done. I'm not done. So I just want to make sure that my kids see that you got to do it.
They're your biggest fans. You know this.
They're my
know.
biggest. Don't fuck this up. That's what they are. They're my favorite people in the world. And it's like, if you're ever going to be a fuck up, that's fine. But with this, you don't fuck it up. Like that's parenting right there. Is like your reason to be a better person because they're watching you. So
well, like Tammy says, right when you were changing boots before corset, Delaney.
Yes.
And she said, I would love to do costumes. Tammy, you'd be great as a film costumer. Yeah.
Oh my, yes.
And Johnny says, this
so
is very
many
true.
pieces to that.
Jeff helped me with filmmaking when he lived out in San Diego, where Johnny is. Absolutely. I worked on a few different things that Johnny did, helping out. That was fun. Like I said, when you got like a small indie crew and they're all cool, that's just fun for me. I like doing that. And Francis, have you seen the Playing with the Boys-esque insurance commercial with the ostrich?
No, I need to see it though, because that sounds.
Oh, that's the one
great.
with the mustache guy and his ostrich friend, right, buddy? That they always do.
I have no idea.
The emu guy? Are you talking
about
emu,
right? It must be the emu guy, right?
Either way, I haven't seen.
I don't know. Tammy, tell us if it's the emu guy or somebody else. Playing with the boys.
I don't know, but I want to watch it now.
All right, there we go, folks. That's our show for today.
The boys.
Well, next time we'll have to we should share. Well, next time we'll have to share some pictures from when you in costume. You have to send
yeah, absolutely.
You have pictures of you in costume?
Yeah,
she posted
nice.
on Facebook.
Nice.
If you can watch them, right? Go in there and grab them up.
Victor wants more Super Knocked Up. Well, thank you, Victor, for wanting that. Well, you could go to Kindle Vella. I did do some more of it on there in book type form. I haven't finished it, but there is somewhat beyond what I'd already done. But thank you for wanting more of that. It's a lot easier just to do a book on my own than it is to get a whole crew together. I'll say that, and cheaper. She was head customer for local place, she says. It's the emu one. Okay, thank you. All right, hang on. Let me see if I can grab it. Oh boy, I'm spelling your name wrong. Nope. Oh my God. See, this is what happens when I try to go fast.
Delaney Parker.
That's actually a cool name too. Delancey.
Yeah, Delancey's is a good name.
Only your author page is coming up now for me. Let me put in your real name.
Patricia
Put in your real name. Yeah. All right, I got your
Delaney
page.
Parker's the writing name because I have the kids.
Yes. Okay, there's Grace. Wait, what is this? Is your profile? There's a flower. Come on, Delaney. where's
Those
your
are
picture?
dahlias. It's a dinner plate dahlia. They get this big. It's bigger than my face.
Okay.
I love those
Here's
things.
some stuff. Is this okay? Hang on. Let me just share the screen. You're fine. I'm going to share your Facebook page. Is that fine?
Yeah, I don't care. God, well, it's a Facebook page. Get on there, kids. That's the
Alright.
hair. Very exciting. Very exciting.
What is this? Can I open this up?
That's
No,
me
I can
getting
do-
ready to go in there. In that,
Go
look at that outfit.
to go in there.
It was so hot. Dying. So hot.
Look at all those pastels.
Well, that's another thing. You can't take the gloves off. You can't take the hat off. The hat is literally pinned into your scalp. I think they need skin
Whoops,
to have it
that's not
stick because they really like to crank those pins in there. And you're just, that's it. Like you stay together. And but the
Is it-
makeup is like they blow sawdust on your face because there's no primer. And like, oh, don't
Look how
worry, you
good-
look fine. But you
Look
look
how
like
good
you're
all those people
150.
look, though, man. They
You
look
already
great.
missed me. I was right in
This
the
is
beginning.
this is the cathedral in Albany, right?
Yep, that's where everyone was going in. I was in the front. You already missed me. Meh.
Is it supposed to be set in England or something? Or is it
Well,
set in
it's
the US?
set
It's New York
in-
City, late 1800s.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
And Troy actually is very a lot of our architecture is absolutely beautiful. And I mean, I almost wish I could just say what it is because back in the day, Troy was a pretty big business. That's
Yeah.
me looking handsome in my blue. I don't know if my bow is big enough.
So you had several costumes, it looks
I
like.
had 2 costumes, yeah,
Two.
because I had 2 scenes. The one scene took 3 days. It was like, I know it says a scene, but it was like an event that's in the movie, in the show. So it took 3 days to.
Whoops. Sorry, hit the wrong button. Sorry. Keep going.
So, but it was, again, I've never, there was the helium things, the lighting, they're huge.
Oh, yeah.
They
Yeah.
filled the church with light by using these things that were literally the size of my living room. Helium bags that had light in them and everything, and they would just fill them up and they would float to the ceiling. It would light the whole entire room like daylight.
That's cool.
It was very, very cool.
Victor says, take all. Remember that you are all amazing and the world needs you in it. Oh, thanks you, Victor. Appreciate
Thank
it.
you. Aren't they? These are, I gotta tell you, you guys are great. I love it. I don't think
we
I've
got
ever
we
said
got the
no one
best-
time
Best
to
viewers
come
ever.
on here.
All right. Awesome. Great. That's so cool. That was a great experience.
Yes,
Again,
Johnny,
for
next season. Yeah.
Yes.
Season 3, which is, we don't know exactly when that's going to air yet.
Because they're still filming. They're going to be filming till February.
That's not coming out till next fall then, probably at the
Yes,
earliest.
probably not.
Look forward to her IMDb.
Oh, you could you could put yourself on IMDb now. That's cool.
Oh my goodness.
Delaney-Parker.com and at dparker50
It
folks
is,
on TikTok.
it is everything. It is I'm telling you, it's going to be my 6 seconds of just someone's got to see it. I'm like, who's that fraud?
And then so Grace is out now. Envy's coming out soon. Check it out. Francis, you can check
With
it out.
improved cover.
Yes, with an
Yes.
improved cover with the right laminate on it. And I will be having a special at the book fair. So you can get both books at a really nice rate together.
Francis.
Nice. Yeah. Yeah. POI podcast. We had a 2-hour episode yesterday, so expect that soon. It wasn't very long. We missed a week, so we made it extra long for you guys.
That's right. Is this still up or no? Did you not?
It
renew
is. I forgot to do anything about it, so they charged me $600.
Oh no.
Oh,
No. A lot. You might still be able to cancel if you want to get it back.
I don't know what to do. Yeah, I'll figure it out.
if you let them know and complain about it, you're like, I'm like, here you go, take your month
Yeah.
back, and then you're done.
$600 for a stupid website.
That's for the year?
3.
Oh, 3 year. Okay. Well, that's a little better still. Stocks. Oh,
Yeah, $600. Yeah, for 3 years. 3 years for a website.
so you were on a 3-year renewal. Okay.
Yeah.
That's why I only ever do 1 year in case that happens. But yeah, that's rough. All right. Anyway, well, go to the site, folks.
Yeah, Pierre.
make it
Just
worth
go
it.
there so that at least there's a reason for it to
There's
exist.
a reason for it. All right, folks. Again, please like, subscribe, hit the bell if you don't mind. We appreciate it. More likes, the more people can find us. Hey, cool news. We've got the next at least 3 shows already booked. So lots of guests coming up, including in 2 weeks, a guest that's from old school SGU days, way back in the day. I won't tell you who it is; it'll be a surprise. But an old friend of mine. It was very good to hear from them. So we'll look for that soon. I don't think Francis even knows this person.
I know exactly. I know everyone.
Oh, good. Tell me who it is.
What?
I can't. You wanted to keep it a surprise. I can't say anything.
All right.
All right, of course.
I'm excited about it.
All right. All right. Oh, let's see. Thank you, Michael. Let's check the chat. The poll. Yes. Batman is the favorite Michael Keaton, 50%. Beetlejuice is second. Mr. Mom third. Vulture did get at least some votes. So they all got votes.
That's one.
Hmm?
I think it's just one.
Yeah, probably. All right. Thanks for voting, folks. I'll end the poll. Batman is the deserved winner. Thanks for watching, folks. Thank you to Delaney, of course, as always, for coming on.
Thank you.
We'll see you next week, next Wednesday, 10 p.m. Eastern, 7 Pacific. Until then, stay geeky, everybody. Bye.